Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got, wow, a show that truly is going to help you get that better night's sleep.
It's all about the pillow in your bedroom. Do you think the pillow can make a difference to the way you sleep?
Yes.
Well, we would say definitely it can. We've got the Mirelle pillow, but it's on a show special for you. When you look at this pillow that's on the bed and you see these suspension ties here, that's what's in the middle of your pillow. And the reason that's so important is it means you'll never have to plump your pillow. It's such clever design, isn't it?
It's such a clever design. What those actual crisscrosses do, you can't see them. They're inside your pillow, but you will notice that difference because this pillow will never flatten down. You'll never put your arm under the pillow. You need to fold this pillow over, need to plump this pillow up, because what it actually does, it gives you incredible support to your head and your neck, but it means that that pillow will never completely flatten. And every other pillow, and we've tried so many different pillows over the years, do exactly that. They flatten down. You put your arm under, you fold it over, you're puffing it up in the night,
Yep.
You wake up with that funny neck. This pillow will always stay as you see it, which is incredible.
It holds its shape. It's so clever. And now there are two different options available. There's medium soft and there's medium firm. However, the price you see on screen is for two of the pillows.
Oh my word. Now, extra discount. Normally, if you were to buy these, and they're under the GX umbrella, Mirelle is made exclusively for us, you'll find these are normally around about $59.99 for a pair. So we always have a really good saving, but you've got an extra saving off our saved price at $34.99, but only until the end of the show. So getting a pair of these, one for you, one for your partner. You'll only need the one, even if you're like me and I normally would sleep with two pillows. I only need one of the Mirelle. Now, you've got the choice of the medium soft, the medium firm. Don't make it more complicated than it is. If you like a softer pillow to snuggle into, go for the softer. If you like perhaps two pillows normally, or you like a firmer pillow that you know you can sit up and read with, go for the medium firm. Medium firm would be my choice, but your choice is right there. And this is the difference it makes. You know, if I said you don't need two pillows, for exactly that reason. Now, we've got a regular pillow, and honestly, it's like I'm virtually laid on the mattress. There's nothing under
no support
my head,
whatsoever.
None at all.
And that's what a pillow is all about. It's about having that comfort, that coziness to snuggle down into, but also having the perfect support that you see there. Not just the head, the nape of the neck is supported as well. Now, medium soft just has 20% less filling than the medium firm pillow.
So it's got all the same technology inside, and it is technology. An engineer actually designed this pillow for his daughter. She was in a serious accident. She was knocked down by a car, and she was bedridden for around about a year. So she really did, struggle to get well, but the biggest thing was to be comfortable. And her dad was desperate to do something. What can I do to help you? And she was like, can you just get me a decent pillow? And he shopped the country looking for the best pillow. He bought the most expensive, he bought the most affordable. He tried absolutely everything, but everything flattened down. And it got to a point where he was like, but why? What's wrong with these pillows? So he ended up cutting the pillows apart, and he was like, well, obviously they're going to flatten, because all a pillow is a sack, really, with a filling. And that filling is really always going to flatten down. And then one day, as he was walking home, he had this light bulb moment, saw one of the lintels on a house, the crisscross on the house, and he was, oh, that's holding the bricks up. I wonder if it's supporting the bricks, could it support the filling in a pillow? And he designed the pillow for his daughter, and my goodness, once his daughter had tried it, and then his mum and the rest of the family were like, you can't just make this for your daughter,
No.
You've got to make it for the world. And honestly, it's been an absolute #1 seller.
The difference it makes to the way you sleep, giving you that comfort, giving you that support, but having a pillow that you're never having to plump time and time again. The fact we've got two of these for $29.95 for the duration of the show. So if you do want to get it, just choose whether you want medium soft or medium firm. Remember, that crisscross design will be in the middle of the pillow. You won't feel it, but you'll feel the benefits of this design.
Well, it's about getting that good night's sleep and getting a good night's sleep. If you're waking up and folding that pillow over, putting your arm under the pillow, getting another pillow, waking up with a funny neck, you haven't slept right. It's not that you've slept funny, it's what you're sleeping on. And a good night's sleep, I think, is life-changing. Go onto the internet and see why a good night's sleep is good for your health, because you will be blown away. And that's what it's all about, a pillow that never flattens down, to help you get that good night's sleep, to get off to sleep quicker and to sleep longer because you're comfortable. You're not feeling you need to wake up and plump your pillow up.
It's just the item number that you see on screen there. If you've not shopped with us before, 385857 is the item number, and the easiest way is shopontv.co.uk. However, we want to share some reviews with you.
There's so many reviews.
So many. This is what Carol had to say. I adore it. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It's absolutely hands down the best pillow on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrid neck pain. Now, we don't make any claims. This is Carol's personal experience. It helped change how I felt the next morning. I adore it. There should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood, and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James is a genius. Now, Alex James is the inventor when it comes to the GX and now the Mirelle pillow, which is exclusive for us here at Shop on TV.
And we're busy for this already, and well done, because the deal is only until the end of the show. So please do check your baskets through. And a good night's sleep, waking up perhaps without that funny neck, or just waking up awake, you know, because you've had a good night's sleep. It can be life-changing, really. So good night's sleep is so, so important. But we've got lots of items to help with your sleep. And one of the things that can be an issue when you're trying to sleep, especially as we're going into the summer, and even though our weather is changing all the time, it's still so stuffy at night. If you're just too hot, if you're waking up and you're clammy, you know, your pyjamas are damp because you're sweating, this is the most incredible way to help cool you down or keep you cool through the night.
This is a cooling pad. Now, the great thing about this is you can lay it on the bed and sleep directly onto it. And it's got this most amazing material that naturally dissipates the heat away from your body. So if you're struggling with those hot moments at night and it's keeping you awake, the great thing about this, as soon as you touch it,
it's
super cool, and you don't have to chill it. It's not got gel in it or liquid in it.
Doesn't have to go in the fridge or the freezer. And the other great thing as well, because it hasn't got any gel in it, it's all right for your pets too if you want to treat your dog or your cat. But this is definitely for you in your bed. You can actually pop your pillow into the pillow pocket that is there, and that then not only keeps your body cool but also your head, your neck
as well.
For me, stopping you getting that sort of hot, sweaty head that you can get, that crazy morning hair that you can sometimes have. This allows you to have a comfortable night all night. So there's your pillow pocket that we're just talking about. So you can pop your Mirelle pillow in there, and instantly, whether you lay directly onto this or whether you pop it under your sheet, it's scientifically proven to reduce the heat buildup up to 50%.
Yeah, it naturally dissipates the heat away from your body. It's amazing technology, the material that it's made out of. You've got these lovely little comfort pockets that you see that run all the way across. So it's that extra little bit of padding that you see there. It's machine washable. It'll go straight in the machine. But it's not just for the bed. It might be that you sat watching TV and it's a really hot night and you want to be cool. Lay this over the sofa and sit directly on top of it.
It's like your personal air conditioner.
Yes.
Perhaps you're going on holiday, pack that with you and take it with you. That's allowing you to take it on holiday. You could use it on the bed. You could use it on the sunbed. Perhaps take it when you're camping. I know camping can be really chilly at times, but actually in the summer when it's really hot, it can be really hot, can't it? So yeah, again, you've got that with you. It could be actually you could fold it so you could put it perhaps in the seat of your car if you're travelling and it's too hot in the car, or perhaps for the kids in the back of the car. Perhaps it's like what we were when we were young. There's 4 of us in the back of the car, squashed in, sweating, you know, caravan on the back.
Put it
Are we
across,
nearly there yet? It could be across the seat,
across the back seat,
helping keeping them all cool in the back of the car. So if you haven't got the luxury of those heated seats and those air-cooled seats that you can get in some vehicles, that is like your air-cooling seat as well, but obviously designed originally for your bed.
If you do want to add it into your basket, item number 153368.
And this sells out so often.
So many shows we've sold out of this. Should be £69, it's £39, and that means you can use PayPal Pay in 3. So £14.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Add it into your basket. This is what it's all about.
I used to think that I would always have to suffer from sleeping hot. That was until I got my hands on the personal cool zone by Seriously Comfortable. All you have to do is place the mat down where you want it to go, pop your favourite pillow inside, and most importantly, lie down and enjoy wonderful cooling across your entire body. Enjoy a great night's sleep and wave goodbye to hot nights. Get your personal cool zone mat today.
Absolutely love this, and it is a true favourite, so please do check your baskets through. I mentioned about personal air conditioning sort of thing, and we've got a 5-star review that very much says the same.
Yeah, this is what Jennifer had to say. The Cool Zone is like carrying my own personal air conditioner with me wherever I go. It is literally the best thing I have ever bought on the internet. Buy it right now with us here at Shop on TV and get a £30 saving against the usual price. Like Hayley said, it sells out time and time again.
Time and time again. When we first got it in stock, I think it must have sold about 3-4 times it sold out. And we have got stock available, so grab it whilst the stock is there. And of course, summer is coming, and I know our weather changes constantly, but the nights seem to always still be stuffy. So grab that while the stock is there. And actually, some of us of a certain age are quite hot a lot of the time.
You are hot.
not like that. I'm feeling hot, but not in that way at all. Anyhow, let's move on. And
let's talk about pillow covers.
Let's talk about the pillow covers, because this I should perhaps put my face on it. I'm blushing. This is that same incredible material that, honestly, as soon as you touch it, is so cooling, and it's on both sides of the pillowcase as well. And this is a pillowcase, could be for your Mirelle pillow, so pop it in your basket alongside.
And it's standard UK pillow size, so whatever pillows you've got at home. It's also going to act like a pillow protector for you.
Yes.
But you've got that cooling technology that we've been talking about.
You could again lay directly onto this, so you've got that real cooling effect. So perhaps you really suffer with sort of a damp neck in the morning, or your hair's just wild. But you can put a pillowcase over the top if you want to.
I've just remembered.
What?
What it says on screen.
Oh, you've got extra, yes.
Yeah, you get an extra £5 off the price. So it comes down to £29 for a pair of these. You will get 2 of them. So an extra £5, literally. And all you've got to do is add it into your basket, and it will take another £5
And don't forget, if you're buying it alongside your Mirelle pillow, you can then use PayPal Pay in 3 as well and split that cost. So well worth. And these are great. Obviously, you're getting 2, so 1 for yourself, 1 for your partner, or it could be 1 for yourself and 1 for your pet. Perhaps you're really struggling, your pets are really struggling with the heat. This could go into the pet bed, or again for travelling in the car.
Our producer Leslie was telling us before the show, she got home from a show and she took these out and popped them on the bed while she was doing her chores, sorting the washing out. Before she knew it, the cat was laid on here like, oh, this is amazing. The cat claimed it.
We went into where you buy all the food for all sorts of animals. So what would you call it? Like a
pet supplies store,
Yes, a pet supply store. That's the word I'm looking for. No. Went into one of those today to get some fish food.
Okay.
Didn't tell you about that.
No, I didn't know that.
But in there, they'd actually got a cooling bed for dogs and cats.
Ah, you see.
And it was a lot more expensive.
There you go.
Actually getting this.
1 for you, 1 for your pet.
Absolutely.
And an extra £5
That was a long story to say 1 for you, 1 for your pet. There you go.
And who knew that you went
and bought fish? Could be a very long night. Please do stay with us. So these are fabulous, and with that extra discount, incredible. So grab that whilst that's available.
And remember, that technology that you get in this material, it naturally dissipates the heat away from you. 440830 is the item number you will get to, and you will get another £5 off at checkout. Now, this is how that technology works. It's scientifically proven.
It's such clever material, because when you think it is just material, it's scientifically proven to reduce the heat build up to up to 50%, which is incredible. But it is just material. It's not a gel. You don't have to put it in the fridge. You don't have to put it in the freezer. It is instantly, honestly, as soon as you take it out of the packet, you'll be like, they honestly said the truth.
As soon as you touch it.
It's instantly cooling,
now,
which is fantastic.
We're busy across everything. Easiest way to shop is the website. Something else we want to show you quickly is Just by Hayley, because the temperatures have been really hot, and they're going to get hotter and hotter. I was looking at some of the temperatures at 30 degrees in some parts of the UK.
It's going to get super hot.
This fan is brilliant for the side of the bed. It's from Tower. It's the Cavaletto Mini Tower fan. It's 14 inches high. It's got 3 different speeds. It's got a timer on there. It should be $59.99. It's only $24.99.
It's great looking, and it's honestly really cooling.
And really portable.
A really nice size, because you could have it just by the bed. Perhaps it's through the night again that you do get hard. It could be on your office desk. You could even get one of these to take into your office if you're not working from home and you're working in an office and the air conditioning isn't great. You could even you could have it under the desk, so it's just your legs and no one else can see.
There you
and
go.
So no one else will try and grab it and borrow it. Or you can have it on the desk, so it's keeping you cool and your computer cool. But I just think they're such nice looking.
And they're not really noisy either. No. That's the other thing. So if you want to have it by the bed at night time, $24.99. It comes in 2 different colour options. It's better than half price. That's the grey option, has a rose gold accent on there, and that's the black option that we've got here in the studio.
In the conservatory as well, because conservatories can get really warm in your caravan. Absolutely fabulous.
Caravans, it'll be brilliant for. It's also got a 3-year warranty from Tower, as long as you register it online. 3 different speeds, as you can see there. It's got a timer on there as well. So if you want to set it when you go to bed so it automatically switches off, it'll do that when it ticks down on the timer. It goes
really
up to
low
120
wattage
minutes.
as well.
Yeah, it's only 30 watts.
So it's not going to cost much at all to actually have this, going through the night, or have this going whilst you're working from home or in the office, or in the conservatory while you sat watching the birds. It is incredibly great value. I remember we sold this for a good time, twice the price of this.
Yeah.
So please do grab that while the stock again is available.
Now we've got some other great items on the website that you can shop ahead for. We're going to try and feature them during the live show. We're here right through till 3 a.m. First of all, we've got a fabulous deal on the Henry Quick. It's a great bundle that we've got here.
It's Henry.
Yeah, it's Henry, but it's cordless. And the great thing is it's got those bags in there that collect all the dirt, so you don't have to get dirty when you empty the bag. You just eject the bag from the machine.
And the great thing is, because a lot of them, when you empty a lot of sort of cordless machines, it all puffs back in your face. You have to get your fingers in to try and get all the dirt out, where it will virtually, you shoot the bag out and then you pop a new bag in. Now, the bag is designed so that is also the filter. So it's like you've got a brand new filter every time you change that bag. And the bag lasts so much longer than your regular sort of bin that you continually have to empty. You'll find the bags last for such a long time, and it does come with 6 of those bags as well, and the powered brush head, which
and the mini turbo brush, and you've also got scent pods included as well, so
it's
you get
an amazing
a really nice fragrance.
And it's Henry, it's iconic. If you go into any hotel, nearly always the vacuum that's outside the door with the cleaners, it's a Henry, isn't it? But giving you a cordless Henry, which is fantastic.
Now, we're hugely busy on our show special that we've got for you. It's the Mirelle Pillow. If you've just joined us, be quick with this. We've got a show special deal for 2 pillows. You get 2 for $29.95. Now, this is the technology that we're talking about. Inside the middle of the pillow, they're slightly shorter than that. We'll show you the technology, actually. This is how it works. It's got a suspension system in the middle of there so that you'll never have to plump your pillow again. It literally self-plumps.
Very clever painted ties, and those painted ties actually will make sure that when you put the head onto your pillow, that pillow will mould and really support your head and your neck beautifully. But it will also mean that pillow will never completely flatten down. So how often do you wake up and you're puffing the pillow up, you're putting your arm under the
folding
pillow,
it over.
you're folding the pillow over, you're getting another pillow out of the cupboard. This is a pillow that honestly you'll only need the one, and it will support your head and neck beautifully all night long, giving you that better night's sleep. And that's what it's all about. How often do you wake up and you've got that funny neck and you think, oh God, I slept funny last night? It's not that you slept funny, it's what you're sleeping on that's created really that funny neck. And then you've got that funny head, haven't you, all day? This supports your head beautifully. But the great thing is, not just for the moment you fall asleep and then it flattens down through the night, it will be that great support all night long.
It's such a clever design, and we'll go into the background and the story of why it was first invented.
Made in the UK as well.
Everything made in the UK, all the packaging, all the product itself made here in the UK. But the reason it was made, it's quite a sad story initially, isn't it?
It was a gentleman, he was a cabinet maker actually, and he got one of those horrendous phone calls in the middle of the night, and his daughter had been knocked over by a car. And It was awful, and she was very poorly. She's absolutely
Really poor.
fine now. She's had a little girl of her own. But at the time, obviously, it was absolutely horrendous, and she was in hospital in a coma for a long time. Then she came home, and she was bedbound for about a year.
And literally couldn't get out of bed. So she said to her dad one day...
She was living, sitting, eating, reading,
yeah, everything in bed.
Yeah.
Or her dad said to her one day, what can I do to make you more comfortable? And she said, Dad, can you just get me a decent pillow that doesn't flatten, that keeps its shape? So he went on a mission. He went to every shop you can imagine, the big West End of London department stores where he paid, I'm sure he paid £100 for one pillow. And he got it home, and she slept on it or sat on it and used it all day, every day. And within a couple of days, that had gone flat. So he went to the pound stores and bought pound pillows.
He did. He bought the most affordable
to
the most expensive. He bought all the different fillings that you can get, but all of them did the same, and they all flattened down. And he was like, what is this about? And then, so what he did is he ended up ripping open all the pillows to see how they were designed. Yeah. And he was like, well, no wonder they flatten. It's just they're all just a sack with a filling in. So that filling obviously always is going to end up flattening down. So it was like, what can I do? And he was a cabinet maker, he was an engineer, so, you know, he was a clever guy. But it wasn't until he walked past a property that had the crosses,
the crisscross lintels on the house that gave it the support.
Yeah, and he
thought, ooh, wonder if I could put that in a pillow.
If that supports the bricks to a house, is that going to support the filling in a pillow? And that's exactly what he did, and it worked. And so he made it for his daughter. He was going to retire. He was about to retire from cabinet making. And then his mum, everybody, they were like, you can't just make it for your daughter. You've got to make it for us all. So he's now gone into the pillow business. And absolutely...
And what a success it's been.
Such a success. An absolute #1 pillow. Under the umbrella of the GX brand, Mirelle is made exclusively for us. And your deal is phenomenal, by the way. On GX, on a whole, I didn't check before I came to air, actually, but usually you'd get a pair of these on offer for around about, we'll double check, $59.99 they normally are, $59.95. So we always have a really good price at $34.95, but we've got an even better deal, but only, $59.99 on offer, down from $79.99 for the GX. And remember, it's the same design, it's the same idea. These are just made exclusively for us. And that's that bowling ball, the weight of a regular head.
This is a heavy bowling ball.
Flatten down. So your deal tonight is incredible, but you must grab it while the stock is available. You do, when you go through, have a choice of what to go for. You can go for a medium soft, and we'll show you the well, visually there's not a great deal of difference, but we'll show you the difference if we can. So the medium soft is, the only difference is it's got 20% less filling than the medium firm, or the medium firm's got 20% more filling than the medium soft. So if you like a softer pillow and like to snuggle into a pillow, go for the medium soft. You know if you like a softer pillow. But if you're like me and you like a firmer pillow, you'd normally have 2 pillows. You like a pillow that really sits you up so you can read in bed and things, go for the medium firm. That's the only difference, and don't make it more complicated than it is.
Well, lots of people go for a pair of both. Reason being, when you sat up in bed, you've got the firm one, so you can maybe read if you're on your social media, on your tablet in bed, and you want that support. Maybe you want that support when you sat on the sofa. And then the medium soft for you to snuggle into. By the way, they all look brilliant on the bed because they're so full and they fit beautifully into all your standard pillowcases.
So many pillowcases you can put onto a pillow, can't you? And they've all got floppy sides because the pillow doesn't fill the pillowcase. This will fill the pillowcase. And just hearing our director's had his for about a year and still exactly as you see it. I don't know how long we've had ours. Oh gosh, years. Yeah. And you know, out of all the products we sell on Shopping TV, I would say out of the people we personally know, one of the most bought and used things from presenters and crew is the GX pillow, the Mirelle pillow. Yeah,
and what I'm showing you here is the difference between a standard value pillow. Look at that.
I mean, it looks very sad. That's a very sad face.
Sad face,
very sad pillow. Yeah. That's that pillow that's not going to make you wake up feeling fresh and happy. You're going to wake up feeling sad and cloudy. It's going to be a rainy day, isn't it, that day? Whereas this is a sunny day pillow.
Yeah, and that's the difference with Mirelle, because you've got that, it's sumptuously filled, but you've got that support system where it doesn't go droopy at the end, it doesn't flop down, you don't need to fold it over. In fact, we could show everybody at home the difference.
And then you can see the difference between the medium soft and the medium firm.
Yes, yeah. So, first of all, Hayley, I'm going to get you to lay down on the end of the bed on this This pillow that I was showing you, this regular pillow, again, it's just like a supermarket pillow.
Oh, that is. There's nothing there at all.
You're more or less flat to the
I am,
bed.
which always makes me feel a bit sick. I hate being completely flat, but I could not sleep like that. I would be bending that over. I'd be putting my arm underneath. I'd be trying to get another pillow because that is not going to give me a good night's. That's horrible.
Now, I want to show you a real difference to the medium soft pillow from the range. So this is the Mirelle medium soft. Straight away, as Hayley lays back, watch the difference that you see here. Because not only is her head beautifully supported, also fits into the nape of her neck. So you've got that gorgeous comfort that you can see there. Remember, the price on the screen is for 2 pillows, not for 1. And you'll get 2 of the same, either medium soft or medium firm. The only difference being the medium firm has 20% more filling. Hayley's getting nice and comfy there. It doesn't matter whether you're a front sleeper, a side sleeper, a back sleeper. It's completely up to you because it cradles, it works with your body. And when you lift up from the pillow, Hayley, lift up.
Okay.
You'll see the pillow comes straight back to its original size.
Honestly, the difference is incredible.
And speaking of difference, we're just going to swap the medium soft pillow for a medium firm.
So this is my pillow. This is the pillow I sleep on. I prefer a firmer pillow. And that's so you can see it's just a little bit sort of higher, isn't it?
So 20% more filling. That's the only difference. The technology's exactly the same. The cover's the same. It's got that crisscross design in the middle of the pillow. But that's what it's all about.
I've never had one pillow that just instantly has given me comfort. I've always, all my life, until I had the GX Mirelle pillow, always had 2 pillows. Whereas this one pillow is just absolutely perfect.
And you can see, it doesn't matter how Hayley lays on the bed, whether it's on her back, on her side, on her front, you can see, look at the end of the pillow, it doesn't go flat. And as soon as you lift up from the pillow once again, it reforms, it goes back to its original shape. So you'll never, how much time do you spend plumping your pillow?
Forever,
Get out of bed, I've got to make the pillows look nice and plump. The great thing here, they just bounce back, and we can show you that. Again, this bowling ball, you haven't felt the weight of this, feel the weight of this. It's one of the heaviest bowling balls.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
That'd break your fingers if it had holes in it.
It's proper heavy. It's proper heavy.
It has got fingers in it. Don't try and bowl it.
No.
That's so
but if
heavy.
I pop it there, can you see again when we talked about the contouring, about the pillow not going flat? Normally we say this is the weight of the average human head. I'd say this is a bit heavier.
It's probably my head because I've got quite a big head.
You have
no
got
hats
quite a big
fit
head.
my head. I've got a really big head, so it's probably the same as my head.
But what you see with this, and it's good that it's heavier actually, because when I take this off,
look at that.
Look at that bounce.
And that really proves the point. If you put that on the bad pillow.
Oh, should we? Should we do that?
Can you imagine?
Are you ready? Oh, and if I put that
by the edge,
there's
going to be no support for your neck, your head.
No, and you literally can feel the bed on a pillow like this.
Oh, you can.
You may as well not have a pillow.
Made me feel quite sick because I felt like I was completely flat. That didn't puff itself back up, did it?
No.
Not that it was ever puffed up, I don't think. Look at that.
And again, it doesn't matter where I put the ball.
Or whether you sleep on your front or your side or your back. Great as well for travelling, perhaps for the kids in the car when you're going on holiday and you want them to get snoozing in the back of the car, giving them that comfort because, again, it doesn't flatten down. How often do you put a pillow in the car to lean against the window, but then it's like you were leaning against the window anyhow, whereas that will be like you'll be on a pillow. Not when you're driving, our director.
No.
No, when you're in the back
Definitely
as a passenger, the children in the back. And honestly, this pillow can make that difference to, obviously, that journey, but to every single night that you go to bed. Because when you're sleeping on the right thing, it can help you get that better night's sleep. And a good night's sleep is just so, so important. This deal, remember, is only until the end of the show. So we've only got 2 hours, 15 minutes left of the show. It's an incredible deal. And hand on heart, out of all the products we've sold over all the years we've sold them, memory foam being one of the most popular, but GX pillow-wise, which the Mirelle pillow is under that umbrella, has been one of the absolute best-selling pillows. But actually, not only to you at home, but to us presenters
Yeah.
through, because at last you found a pillow that actually doesn't flatten down, a pillow that actually does what it's meant to do, give you that comfort all night long. I don't think there's another pillow like it because of that very clever design inside the pillow, those painted ties. And those painted ties are the secret to why this doesn't flatten. They've been designed slightly shorter than the actual pillow itself, and like lintels to a house, they that support the bricks on a house, they support the filling and don't allow it to flatten.
That's what it's all about. So even as you move your head around, as soon as you move your head from one area, the pillow fluffs up, it plumps up itself. When you get out of bed, you're not going to be spending ages plumping up your pillows because they do it on their own. And the other great thing is, like we were saying, they fill the pillowcases beautifully, whether they're Oxford or Housewives and ones with the trim around the outside. It'll look really great on whatever pillowcase you've got. And I would say go for a couple of each. Go for one medium soft set and one medium firm set.
And if you are just going for one, you think, which one should I go for? If you like a softer pillow and you like to snuggle into a pillow, go for the medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow like I do, you like to be, normally you have two pillows perhaps, or perhaps you like to sit up and read and things, go for the medium firm. But like Sean says, lots of people do actually go for both. And so many great 5-star reviews for this. You absolutely love this product. Lovely pillow, will never have any other. If you're thinking about getting one, don't hesitate, just do it.
Just do it. That's Evangeline there. Next one, Gianluca and Joe said, my friend and I have one pillow each, and they are life-changing. We cried the first morning after using them. You know what? I know that sounds really dramatic, doesn't it? But can you imagine you haven't slept for nights and nights and nights, and then you change your pillow and you're like, oh,
all
of a good night's sleep. I didn't wake up. How great would that be? And that's how important a pillow can be, along with a mattress, along with a duvet. And we sell them all here at Shop on TV. But something else that we sell.
And lots of you putting this into your basket with your pillow, and that's a really good idea, because then you also get PayPal Pay in 3 if you're ordering on our website, so you can split the cost over those 3 payments. This is the most incredible coolness on those really hot nights.
Well, it looks just like a pillow protector, really, but it's very clever material. As soon as you get it out of the packaging, you don't have to chill these, you don't have to put them in the fridge or the freezer, haven't got gel in them. It's a naturally dissipating, it takes the heat away.
And you instantly feel it, don't you?
Yeah, as soon as you touch it, it feels cool. The material feels extra cool. Now, you are going to get 2 of the pillowcases.
To go with your 2 pillows.
But you're getting an extra £5 off at checkout automatically. So forget £34. We're going to give you another £5 off automatically at checkout, which means you'll pay £29 for the pair. They should be £58 for the pair. So you're getting the pair for £29. 440830. If you struggle and you get really hot on your head at night, these are going to be brilliant for taking the heat away.
Lots of us struggle through the night. It might be you, it might be the kids actually. Perhaps they wake up often with really clammy sort of necks and damp hair. And if you're hot, it's going to wake you up. But this has been scientifically proven to reduce the heat build-up up by 50%.
Up to 50%,
which is absolutely incredible, just by this very clever material. If you are getting these, put them alongside your pillows, and of course you can then split that cost with PayPal, which I think lots of you are actually doing.
Now, if you do want to get in touch, we'd love to hear from you. studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can send us a message on our message board on the website. I've got to give a big hello to Connie. Hi, Connie, out there. Now, we've got... can we show this? I don't think... Will we be able to show it? This is Milani, the cat. This is Leslie, the producer. This is a cat. And it's on the... this is the cat. How old is she?
She's 17. Not. Wow. Our neighbour's cat lived to 21.
Straight on the cool pad. Straight on the cool pad.
Bless her.
The pillow cover, I should say. As I said, Leslie got her bits and pieces out when she got home. She was...
got bits and
well, not her bits and pieces.
I hope Leslie didn't get her bits and pieces out when she got home.
Maybe she did.
Well, probably better she did it when she got home.
That's better explanation.
Than while she was in the gallery.
Leslie said she half unpacked her bag, not getting out her bits and pieces. Well, we don't know. We've got no pictures of that, so.
She was very hot.
The
She
cat,
needed a cooling
the
pad.
cat loved it. That was the point. Leslie travels with this.
Yeah, 'cause she has 4 days up with us here
Sorry,
in
Leslie.
Warrington, and of course she travels with it as well. You could travel with it, but I have said, because you get 2, it could be one for you and one for your partner, but actually it could be one for you and one for your pet. Put this into the pet bed on those hot days, because there's no gel in here. It's just a material. Oh, bless.
That's Oscar. Oscar's on the mat.
Oscar's having a good sleep.
They were loving it, weren't they? And remember, they're all machine washable, these covers that we're talking about, whether it's the pillowcases or the mat. The mat is brilliant because you lay it either over the top of your sheets or underneath your sheets. It's completely up to you. And it's going to naturally dissipate the heat away.
So exactly that same material, but the mat goes the length of the bed, and then it has a pillow pocket to put your pillow in, and all that same material that's scientifically proven to reduce the heat build-up. But don't know why I keep saying build-up up to about 50%, which is incredible. And this is the pad, and again, as soon as you touch that pad, so clever, isn't it, the technology? And you've also got that, like Hayley was saying, the pillow pad there, so you can pop your pillow in there for you. This should be £69, it's £39, but there's loads of reasons that you would use this. Not only on the bed, as you can see there, maybe when you sat on the sofa in the summer and it's really, really hot. When you're sunbathing, perhaps, take it on holiday. It's like your own personal air conditioner. Your air conditioning that you can travel with. You could put that in the suitcase, take it abroad. You could have it on the sofa. Perhaps you're finding it's really hot and stuffy watching the TV on a hot night. That could be your cooling. Could be, I think, in the back of the car for the kids. You know, if they're like we were when we were little, all wedged together in the back seat as they're travelling, travelling on holiday. They've all got that coolness, on a really hot day, which is ideal.
And if you do want to take it with you, it folds down so flat. So if you are going to take it on holiday, it'll be brilliant, and it won't take up a lot of space. Lovely and cool straight away.
And this can go straight directly on top of your sort of sheets, so you're laying directly on it if you want to, or it can go under your sheet as well. It's entirely up to you. It all depends how much cooling you want.
I've just had another lovely email from Maggie and Danielle. Hi, Maggie and Danielle. I love the show. Just about to order some pillows and cases for us. Keep doing what you do. We will.
Bless you.
Thank you. That's lovely to hear from you.
Lots of messages. Do email in. It's always great to hear from you.
We've got to go back to the pillows, though, quickly. They're absolutely flying on this show special. A newly reduced price, remember. You're going to get a pair of GX pillows from the GX family. They're called the Mirelle Pillow.
They're made exclusively for us.
Exclusively for us.
But it's that same technology with the GX pillow, which you can see the X's there. They're painted ties that very cleverly have been designed to make sure that your pillow never flattens down. So how often do you wake up, you're puffing a pillow up, you're folding a pillow over, you're putting your arm under a pillow? This has been designed so the pillow will actually give you the most incredible support and comfort, but through the night, it will continue to do that without going completely flat. And as you roll over, it's like it plumps itself up. And I don't think anybody will have ever found a pillow like this.
No, it's great because it holds its shape. You're not having to plump it up yourself. You see how it holds its shape. It doesn't go droopy at the ends. And we'll show you the difference between a regular pillow and this one as we go through the show. But it's all about this. When you lay your head down on this pillow, you've got the perfect comfort.
Instant comfort.
But great support. Again, there's 2 different options, medium soft or medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, just choose the medium soft. You'll get 2 of the same, and if you like a firmer pillow, just choose the medium firm option. £29.95 for 2. That's brilliant.
Which is brilliant. If you go on the GX website, you'll find 2 GX pillows would normally be, well, $79.95 normally, but they're down to $59.95 at this moment. They've got a reduction. So we always do a really good price on these. These are from the GX family. It's called Mirelle. It's made exclusively for us here on Shop on TV. Same technology. So you've got an amazing deal always at $34.95, but actually even better, but only the extra £5 off until the end of the show. It is a show limited offer, and it's it's a great product to get.
And the difference from a regular pillow is huge.
Getting
you
a
get
good night's
so much
sleep
more support. Look at this.
So important.
From a regular pillow to the Mirelle suspension pillow, you've got comfort, you've got support, you've got everything you want from a pillow at a great price, but only for the length of the show, this price.
You can see my head virtually completely flat on the mattress. Made me feel quite sick. I hate laying completely flat, but there was no support there at all. And then instantly you're lifted into that right position to help you get that better night's sleep.
It's like it aligns everything, doesn't it?
And stop you perhaps waking up with that funny neck in the morning. It's not that you've slept funny, it's what you've slept on. And this pillow for so many has been an absolute life changer to the way people have slept. How many pillows have you bought over the years? How many have let you down? I truly believe this is the pillow that is going to really surprise you, and that pillow that will never flatten down and allow you to get that better night's sleep night after night.
385857, add it into your basket and check out right now. Show a limited offer.
Hello and a very good morning to ITV1 STV, already with us. Great to have your company. I'm Hayley.
I'm Sean.
Together with Shayley, and together we've already been very busy because we have got a show limited offer on one of our absolute #1 best-selling pillows.
Yeah, we're talking about the Mirelle Pillows for you tonight. It's a brilliant deal. Now take a look at this pillow, because this is the technology that's inside, and this means that this pillow won't flatten down. You won't have to fold it over. You won't need more than one pillow because the suspension system is built into the middle. Now, this crisscross design, it's not purple or pink. You won't feel it, but you will feel the benefit.
That's it. You won't see it. You won't really know it's there until you put your head on the pillow and think, hang on, this feels very different to a regular pillow. It's really supporting my head and neck. It's not flattening down. If I roll over, if I lay on my side, I've still got this great support. But the great thing is that support is all night long. How often do you find your pillow completely flattens down? You wake up and you're puffing it up, you're putting your arm and you're folding it over, you're getting another pillow. How many pillows have you got on your bed now? 3, 2, because those pillows flatten. This is a pillow that will always, as you can see there in Sean's hand, will always stay plump. It will give you the most incredible support to help you get that better night's sleep, but it will never flatten down. It plumps itself up. You don't even need to in the morning give it a plump up. It does it itself.
Now, the price you see on your screen is for a pair of pillows. $29.95 is the reduced price. That's only for the duration of the show, though. So we would advise you, if you like the look of these, get them during the show itself before the price goes back up. $29.95 the price. 385857 is the item number. shopontv.co.uk. But there are 2 options to choose from.
Yeah, you can either go for medium soft or medium firm. Now, don't make it more complicated than it is. If you like a softer pillow, if you like to snuggle into a pillow, go for the medium soft. If you're like me and you'd normally have 2 pillows, you like a pillow that you can sit up and read with that supports you, go for the medium firm. The only difference, same technology, same painted ties, same filling, but in the medium firm, there's 20% more filling, and that's the difference. A lot of people do go for both, but it's entirely up to you. But this is a pillow that for so many has made such a difference, and the reason it was originally designed actually was to change a girl's life, because the gentleman that designed this, he was actually a cabinet maker. He's coming up to retire, and he had one of those awful phone calls in the middle of the night, and his daughter had been knocked over by a car. She's fine now. She's had a little girl of her own, but she was extremely poorly. She was in a coma for a very long time. And then when she came home, she was actually bedbound for about a year. So she was living very much from her bed, you know, recuperating. So she was having to sleep, eat, read, everything. She was in bed. Her dad was desperate, like any dad would be, to do something to help her. He's, what can I do, you know, to make things just, you know, better? And she was like, will you just find me a decent pillow? Every pillow flattened down. She wasn't comfortable. She wasn't comfortable when she laid down. She wasn't comfortable when she sat up. So he went, that was his mission. He went out to find that right pillow, and he bought every pillow that there was. I think he bought the most expensive pillow that he could find in the top London department store. He bought the most affordable. He bought everything in between. He bought all the different fillings, but none of the pillows worked. They all flattened down. They all did exactly the same. So he wasn't an engineer, he was a cabinet maker. You know, his mind was ticking, what can I do? So what he ended up doing was cutting all the pillows up, emptying them out, and he was like, no wonder they flatten down there. They're all a sack with a filling, different fillings, but that filling is always going to flatten. And he was like, how can I stop that happening? And then one day walking home, he walked past a property that had the crosses, the lintels on the actual house. And he was like, oh, hang on, they're supporting the bricks on the house. I wonder, could I do something like that to support the filling in the pillow? And oh my goodness, it actually worked. And he made it for his daughter. His mum and all the family were like, hang on a minute, you can't just make that for your daughter. No. We all want one of those. And yeah, you very much need to make it for everybody. His mum was like, I've bought loads of pillows over the years and none of them have done what this pillow does. So he was going to retire. He retired from cabinet making and he went into being a pillow designer. And honestly, it's a pillow that for so many has made such a difference to the way they sleep. All down to those very clever ties that you don't actually even see, but you feel the benefit.
You feel the benefit. That'll be in the middle of your pillow, slightly shorter, so that every time you move around, like we saw, like you're seeing once again, how it self-plumps whenever you move your head. It means you've got that perfect support night after night. And if you think about it compared to a regular pillow, most regular pillows don't have any kind of technology. They're like this. So we've got an ordinary pillow on the left-hand side and then the Mirelle suspension pillow on the right-hand side. What a difference that makes to you.
For me, the ordinary pillow is like I'm laid flat on the bed, which makes me feel, I hate laying completely flat, makes me feel ill. So that was that. Ordinary
you're not aligned properly, are you?
And it makes your throat feel funny. In the Mirelle pillow there, look at the lift to my head. I've got great support to the neck. It's giving me that right alignment, allowing you to be comfortable all night long. Whether you sleep on your front, your back, your side, however you sleep, this pillow, I truly believe, is going to work for you like it works for us. Now, it is under the umbrella of GX Pillows, and if you go onto GX Pillows, you can see they've got a deal on at the moment. They normally do a pair, same technology. This is just exclusively designed for us, the Mirelle here at Shop on TV. But the GX Pillows normally $79.95. They've got an offer on at $59.95 for a pair of pillows that we normally do a really good deal on, because you can see on our screen they're normally $34.95. That's our offer, and that is a great deal. But you've got an extra £5 off, but only for the next 1 hour 57 minutes. It's only for the time of this. It's for our show. It's up until the show finishes. So please grab them while the stock is there. Remember, you've got the choice: medium soft, medium firm. Medium soft, if you like a softer pillow, go for the softer pillow. If you like a firmer pillow, or you use 2 pillows normally, go for the medium firm. But don't believe just us. And honestly, out of everything we sell over all the years we've been on Shopping TV, the GX pillow range has been an absolute favourite, not just with viewers, with crew, with producers, directors, with presenters. It's the pillow we all sleep on. But Carol is a lady just like you all at home, absolutely loves it.
And this is what Carol had to say. The Mirelle pillow is our exclusive, remember. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It absolutely, hands down, is the best pillow out on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrible neck pain. Now, that's Carol's opinion. Obviously, we don't make any claims. I had and helped changed how I felt the next morning. I adore it, thank you. There should be an infinite stars option. I wake up in such a good mood and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James is a genius. Alex is the inventor that Hayley has been talking about, who invented that pillow initially for his daughter. So a great review there from Carol. 385857, the item number. Just choose medium soft or medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm.
And honestly, to get a good night's sleep is so important. But also, perhaps you sometimes wake up with that funny neck in the morning. Then you've got that funny head, haven't you, all day, that you can't, when you're driving, can't turn your head properly. This is going to help you get that instant comfort, but that comfort all night long. And talking about comfort all night long, perhaps you're struggling with heat. And I know at the moment our weather is really changeable, but it's still, isn't it, absolutely crazy. The plants don't know what they're doing. They're like, what time of year is it? But night-wise, it's still really stuffy because it's quite a stormy rain that we're getting. So those storms sort of get the heat as well. Or perhaps you're just like me, that time of life where you do struggle with getting hot, especially at night. You wake up, you're damp, your pyjamas are damp, you know, you're uncomfortable, and it's waking you up because if you're too hot, you're not sleeping well. This is brilliant. This cool pad is incredible.
Now, this cool pad can go down one side of the bed for you. So if you suffer with the heat and your partner doesn't, it's great for that reason alone. You can see it there on the bed. You've also got a pillow pocket in there, so you can pop your favourite pillow in. You could pop your Mirelle pillow in there. But as soon as you take this out of the packaging, all I want you to do is touch it, and you'll feel how cool it is straight away.
It's quite incredible because it's not a gel, it's not been in the fridge, it's not been in the freezer. It's actually in our studio under really hot lights, but as soon as you touch it, it's instantly cooling. Now, you can lie directly onto it if you like, you know, if you want to be really super cool, or you can put it under your sheets. It's entirely up to you. But it's been scientifically proven to actually help cool you down, to take that heat away.
Yeah, to reduce the heat build-up by up to 50%. And you don't need to do anything with it. Like we say, you don't need to put it in the fridge or the freezer. As soon as you touch this material, it naturally dissipates the heat away from you.
Machine washable. It folds down really flat, so travel with it. Take it caravanning, take it camping, take it abroad on holiday. It's like your personal air conditioning. You can take it with you anywhere.
Use it on the sunbed, yeah.
Have it on the sofa when you're watching a movie. If you're all getting too hot, you sit onto this. Have it in the back of the car for the kids. Perhaps you're like we used to be, 4 of us in the back of the car, caravan on the back, hot and sweaty, elbowing each other. Cool everybody down. Having that on the seat. Have it on, fold it so you've got it safely on the seat, your front seat of the car. So it's like your cooling seat. So perhaps you're getting hot and sweaty in your vehicle. Perhaps you're a lorry driver and you're sleeping in your lorry and it's really hot in the lorry. Yeah. Take that with you. Honestly, absolutely incredible technology that is instantly cooling. And so many reasons to buy this, whether it is just that you'll get hot through the summer month, or whether you're like me going through that time of life where you do have lots of times when you're feeling really hot.
Those hot moments, isn't it? Let's take a little look at what this lady had to say.
I used to think that I would always have to suffer from sleeping hot. That was until I got my hands on the personal cool zone by Seriously Comfortable. All you have to do is place the mat down where you want it to go, pop your favourite pillow inside, and most importantly, lie down and enjoy wonderful cooling across your entire body. Enjoy a great night's sleep and wave goodbye to hot nights. Get your personal cool zone mat today.
Wave goodbye.
Do get it today because it sells out time and time again. I think when we first bought it to air, it probably sold out about 4 times, honestly.
And the first time in minutes.
Yeah, it was the first 2 times in about 30 minutes, I think, wasn't it? And it had completely gone. And we actually had a guest then, and
we'd already sold them all.
Hadn't got time to talk to her about it because it had already sold out and gone. So do grab it while the stock is there. Loads of 5-star reviews. Everybody absolutely loves this.
And a greatly reduced price. Remember, it's down to £39. It should be £69. First one from Emil. I wasn't expecting much as I have been suffering with night sweats for so long now. But wow, this seriously works. Keeps me really cool during the night, and I love that I can put my pillow inside. Remember, it's got a pillow pocket at the top for your favourite pillow. Diane said, this is so cool, literally. I used it over the sheets to start with, but now I put it under the sheets. Now the colder weather is here. You can imagine that could be day to day at the minute. It still feels nice and cool under the sheets without making me cold. And the best bit, no more hot flushes.
Yeah, remember, machine washable. Every reason to get that home and see if it makes that difference to you. Those hot nights, waking up hot and clammy, there's nothing. And again, you're not getting a proper night's sleep. It's getting you out of that deep sleep, which is so important. But we've also got another option for you, which has got an extra special offer on, which is the same material, the same story, the same coolness, but they're actually pillowcases.
Yeah, pillowcases and pillow covers, if you like. The great thing about these, as we say, you're getting a pair of them. Should be, well, already reduced down to £34. They should be 58. but automatically at checkout, you're going to get another £5 off these. So it comes down to £29 for a pair of them.
So if you get these alongside your Mirelle pillow, you can use PayPal Pay in 3.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of you doing that, it's going to work brilliantly with your Mirelle pillow. And giving you that coolness, you can use it as just a pillowcase and just sleep directly onto this, or you can put the pillowcase over the top. And remember, it's that same material. There's no gels. You don't have to put it in the fridge. You don't have to put it in the fridge.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Feel how cold my hands are.
Oh, God.
My hands are so cold from actually touching these. The material is quite incredible. And I say could be one for you, one for your partner, or one for you, one for your pet.
One for your pet,
Because if you have got a dog that's hot and sweaty and trying to find that cool spot on the kitchen floor, this could be in their bed. And again, it's machine washable. If you've got a cat that's really hot and actually wasn't even invited to lay on the pillow, but found it, was like, "Way!" Mum came home, was unpacking it because she travels with it, straight onto that
Straight onto there.
So great as well for pets. Put them into their beds, giving them that real coolness and comfort. But obviously, the idea really for your pillows. But we know lots of people using them for the pets as well.
And machine washable, like you say. Yeah, there's nothing that can leak out of there. So absolutely brilliant deal on those. You get 2, automatically get an extra £5 off. Comes down to £29. 440830. Website is the easiest way for you to find everything. shopontv.co.uk. There you will see the entire live show. Now, we've also got to mention quickly, we've got the Henry Quick on the show. This is a brilliant deal, and we'll show you the prices there is for elsewhere. Now, our price is brilliant, but we've also got an extra. You get the scent pods and you get the turbo brush, the mini turbo brush, all included. But the technology here is brilliant, isn't it?
It's Henry for a start. It is the most iconic vacuum, known for great suction, great power, durability, reliability, home-wise and professionally. But this is an actual model that's been designed with very clever pods,
dust-free,
that actually allow you to empty that bin without all the dirt puffing back in your face, you having to get your fingers in to try and get the rest of the dirt out of the dirt bin. It very cleverly, it takes a long time to fill that pod, they last for ages, super lightweight as well. And when you do change that pod, the pod actually has a filter in it. So it's like your vacuum
with a
brand new filter every time you change the pod over.
It's no dust, it's no mess, it's no fuss. On one charge, it runs for up to 70 minutes. It's got a great capacity, a motorised brush head, and you're getting the mini motorised brush head as a bonus. That's normally $49.99. You're getting 6 of those pods that you can see there. You're getting the scent boosters included as well. Our usual price of $329.99. Massively reduced. Remember, $259.99, and it includes the mini motorised tool, which is usually $49.99. If you buy it elsewhere, however, this is what you will pay just for the Henry Quick on its own.
Henry winked. He was like, "That's a good deal." And we love little Henry's face, and you will love the brand new Henry. You can see price-wise elsewhere, you are talking really $322.80 is the most expensive.
That's Viking Direct at John Lewis.
Most affordable, $278. Our price, $259.99. You can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, but remember the extras. You've got that motorised mini brush head that you see there, worth £50, and you have got the scented pods as well as an extra in the deal. Split that cost with PayPal to $89.31. That's the first of 3 payments.
Now, something else we just want to mention quickly, because you'll notice we're sat on a mattress. Well, we're sat on a great mattress.
Comfortable.
It is, isn't it? The Adormo silver mattress with a complimentary pillow it comes with. It's got great technology here. It's got silver sewn through the actual cover. Do your own research there of the benefits of an anti-allergy silver cover. You've got luxury Italian memory foam. You've got great support foam in there. And it's from a company who have got a combined experience from lots of different
hundreds of years
mattress
of combined,
companies.
yeah, and big brand names as well, giving you that incredible comfort that makes you feel like you're sleeping on a cloud. No pressure points, and actually there's zones that make sure you've got the right sort of support in the right areas to the body. Really cleverly designed, and do your own research why that silver is so important. Great looking mattress, but wait till you actually lay down on it, and again it makes such a difference what you sleep on. If you're getting a funny funny night's sleep, if you wake up feeling, oh, I slept funny, and you're rubbing your back and you're not sleeping well, I truly believe it's down to what you sleep on. If you want to hear more about that, just please email in and we'll go into more detail. But we are sat on it right now. You'll see it live in our studio. And honestly, super comfortable.
Yeah, 100-night sleep trial as well and a 5-year warranty.
Great, isn't it?
But the details on the screen are for our show special, which you are loving. So many of you are going for the bundle that we've got for you. A pair of pillows for $29.95. Now, you won't have these crosses on show on your pillow. These are in the middle, as you can see.
And they're much shorter as well. So what they actually do, it's very clever technology. The problem with a pillow is it always flattens down. You have to fold it over, you plump it up through the night, you get another pillow. If you've got 2 or 3 pillows on your bed, because they just don't give you the support. This gives you the most incredible support to your head and your neck, but this pillow doesn't flatten down, won't ever flatten down. And whether you sleep on your front or your back or your side, whether you change position through the night, it will actually plump itself back up. So it's a pillow that will actually definitely give you that comfort as soon as you get into bed, but that won't alter because it will stay like this all night long.
It's so brilliant. It doesn't flatten down. You don't need to plump it, as Hayley said, and it holds its shape. It's going to look brilliant on the bed as well. Whether you've got housewife pillowcases or Oxfords, it doesn't matter. It'll fill those beautifully, so it'll be nice and full for you. And then when I pop this down onto the bed, what you can see is how it literally bounces back when the weight is taken from it. So as I take my hands away,
so clever.
You'll see how it bounces back.
So you've still got that great comfort. It'll mould around your head, your neck, give you that comfort and support all night long, put you in that right sort of alignment as well. But then as soon as you get up in the morning, no need to plump the pillow for 5 minutes to try and get it back to looking like a new pillow. It plumps itself as you get off the pillow, which is amazing. That's a regular pillow, which is like a sad face, isn't it? That's like a really cloudy day. It wants to fly away, take me away. I'm no use to anybody.
I'd throw it away if I had it. Never mind.
Well, you can't throw them away.
No, you can't.
You do have to throw them away. You need to take them to the tip. You can't take them to charity. Nobody wants pillows. I've been through so many pillows trying to find a pillow that works for me. This is the pillow that works. The difference is from a very sad, miserable face, haven't slept well, neck feels funny, to a very happy, sunny day. You wake up feeling refreshed because you've been comfortable.
Now, we should show you the difference if you lay down on it.
Yeah, and between the two choices as well, because you have got a medium soft and you have got a medium firm option. So if you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. It's as simple as that if you like to snuggle into a pillow. If you like a firmer pillow, perhaps you have 2 pillows like I normally would, or perhaps you like to sit up and read and you just know you like a firmer pillow, go for the medium firm. Medium firm is my choice, but go for the one that is the right one for you.
And you will get 2 of the same option.
And don't make it more complicated than what you normally like. The only difference is the medium firm's got 20% more filling, all the same technology, the same filling, all made in the UK as well. But it looks like I'm going to be tortured now because
on the bad pillow.
The bad pillow is ready for me. So if I sit down, ready, and lay back, it's horrible. I'd be putting my arm under, I'd be folding
it over,
pillow over. I'm still laid on. It's like I'm laid on the bed, and that would be you every night, wouldn't it? Oh, this pillow's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick actually because I don't like
you can
laying
see
completely flat.
You're completely flat.
Completely
laid down
flat.
there. And as you do that, you are literally flat to the bed. Now, I'm going to give you the medium soft option.
Oh, please, give me something other than that.
From the Mirelle. Remember, you will get 2 pillows for $29.95. It is the same 2 pillows that you will get. So if you go medium soft, you'll get 2 of them. But look at the difference there straight away. You see how it cradles around Hayley's head. You see how the support in the neck is there as well.
I feel like I can breathe better. When I was laid flat, I felt like really, I felt like I was a bit choking sort of thing.
Yeah, it's lifted.
I'd probably perhaps snore, which I'm sure I don't. But here, I just feel like I just feel like everything's in the right place.
And the other thing, if you look at the end of the pillow, it's completely full in the end. And when Hayley lifts her head up, wherever she lifts her head up from, the pillow reforms, it bounces back. And that's because of that GX suspension system inside, that crisscross design that's in the middle of there. So it literally self-plumps every single time. It's such great technology because most pillows are just a sack with a filling. They don't have anything in there apart from the filling that you can see there. But with this, because you've got that crisscross design, it bounces back every time. But this is a show special, remember. The price will go back up at the end of the show. So that's the medium soft option that Hayley's got there. I'm just going to show you the difference with the medium
Now, this
firm.
is my choice, the medium firm. So this, it's just heaven. So it's just, I'm a little bit higher, aren't I?
Yeah.
But
20% more filling. That's the difference between
So
medium soft
comfortable.
and medium firm.
And instantly comfortable. I don't need another pillow. I don't need to put my arm under it. I don't need to plump it up. And whether you sleep on your back or whether you sleep on your side, absolute heaven.
Yeah, it's absolutely
The
brilliant.
difference is incredible.
And you can see lots of new customers coming and joining us on the bottom of the screen there from Edinburgh, from Belfast, in Warrington, just down the road, you see there. A new customer in Derby, returning customer from Barnsley there. Lovely to have your company. And if it's the first time you're joining us, this is a great time to make your first purchase because you're getting a show special. You're getting 2 pillows at $29.95. And the technology is absolutely brilliant. In fact, we should show you what a bad pillow looks like. Up you get, Hayley. Off that, Mirelle, you're way too comfy there. This is pretty much a regular value pillow from the
Makes me
supermarket.
feel poorly.
But
There's absolutely nothing. That's definitely woken me up. There's nothing supporting my head, my neck. It does make my throat feel like I feel
sad face, yeah.
it's a sad face.
And again,
I have got a sad face.
there's no
It's not
comfort
nice.
there, is there? So
No.
let's take you back to the
It's
medium
horrible.
soft. Medium soft option with the support in the Mirelle pillow, that crisscross design that we talked about, remember? What a difference that makes.
Absolute heaven.
And it's not just about your head, it's also about your neck, having that great neck support. If you want to shuffle down and have that right in the nape of the neck, you've got that support there.
And it's about that
wherever you need it.
comfort that's going to help you get to sleep a bit quicker because you're comfortable. You're not waking up and trying to puff the pillow up, turn the pillow over, roll the pillow up. Whether you sleep on your front or your back or your side. Oh.
Now, we'll show you the difference
heaven.
from medium soft to medium firm, because the medium firm option, it just means 20% more filling. So if you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. That's what Hayley's got right now. We're just going to swap it over to a medium firm.
Ready?
It has 20% more filling.
This is my choice. Oh.
And if you're wondering what the
That's
cover
just
is on the
perfect.
outside, it's a polycotton mix on the
Feels
outside.
so expensive, doesn't it? It's lovely.
Do you know what's funny right there, right now? You've taken the pillow and you're off the edge of the bed, but the pillow's still holding it. It's not flopping down over the edge of the
funny.
bed. It's still got the support, even though there's nothing underneath half of the
Funny.
pillow there. So you can see the density of the pillow.
And that's that special technology that just won't allow this to flatten down. So it holds its shape always, all night long. Yet it's still giving me incredible comfort, support. I feel like my body's aligned right because my head's in the right position. And I just know, for me, it makes such a difference to the way I sleep because I'm instantly comfortable. And I'm comfortable all night because it doesn't flatten down through the night. It stays as it's working here.
And you've got that great support. So you will get a pair of the pillows. It's the show special, and the prices stay until the end of the show. You've got just under an hour and 40 minutes remaining. It's all about that when you go to bed. Having the comfort, but having the support from your pillow is so, so important. And you will get 2. Medium soft if you like softer pillow, medium firm if you like a firmer. Medium firm is in the lead. So a lot of you actually are going for both. Now, I'm just going to check with Leslie because I've got a feeling we'll be busy on the phones because when we have this amount of people buying, we are getting busy. You can go to the phones. They'll answer your call as soon as possible. 03333 241 241. Oh, there's a couple of operators available, I think. So if you want to go to the phone, you can, but the easiest way is the website, shopontv.co.uk. We want to share more reviews with you. Let's take a look at this one from Ken and Jody. I bought the Mirelle pillow because me and my wife were suffering neck pain. Now, we always reiterate, we never make any claims, but this was Ken and Jodie's opinion. Suffered from neck pain, and we bought every pillow money could buy, and they didn't work. And the Mirelle pillow does not disappoint. We had the best night's sleep that we've had in years, and we now sleep like babies. Would definitely recommend the Mirelle pillow to anyone. That's great. Thank you, Ken and Jodie, for that.
And there's so many that love this pillow. Remember, it's under the umbrella of GX Pillows. So Mirelle Pillow is made exclusively for us here on Shop on TV by GX. If you go onto GX's website, you'll find they do a pair of GX pillows with that same technology, that very clever crisscross that's in the pillow that makes sure it never flattens down. And their pillows normally $79.95. They're on offer at the minute at $59.95. You've got we always have an amazing deal, actually, because our deal normally, rather than $59.95, is $34.95, but you've got another £5 off, but only for this show. So you've turned on the right night, saving an extra £5, but only up until the end of the show. So make sure you pop it into your basket and check that basket through. Loads of emails in tonight as well, which is lovely.
I've got a lovely review here from Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Lovely to hear from you. I bought these Mirelle pillows a few months ago, and they're the best thing I've ever bought. They're so comfortable and easy on the neck. Mirelle is so good. Don't need to fluff them up. Even got a pair for the spare room for visitors. I love that. Love your show. Bought so many bargains. Keep giving me those bargains. We'll try our best there, Jim. Thank you for that. Oscar was asking about the fan that we've got there. It looks like great cooling. You'll find that on the website, Oscar, if you want to have a look. It's a brilliant price. It's from Tower. It's a mini Tower fan. It should be $59.99. It's down to $24.99 if you want to go for that mini fan. Two different colour options. You've got grey and rose gold, or you've got black and rose gold. A 3-year warranty upon registration, and loads of features. Really high-powered cooling, but only 30 watts, so very low energy consumption.
You could have that on sort of all night whilst you're sleeping. Great to go on an office table, take into your office, have it in the conservatory.
Bedside cabinet, brilliant.
Yeah, have it in the bedroom by you on the bedside cabinet. You can actually stop it moving, you can have it moving. You've got 3 different levels as well.
And a 2-hour timer as well.
Love the fact it's got a timer, because if you are going to put it on while you're sleeping, you know that it will turn off, so it keeps you cool to get off to sleep. And then it'll turn itself off, which is brilliant. So
just $24.99 if you want to go for that. Black and rose gold, or grey and rose gold. And there's a whole range of matching fans available on the website. But
that's such a good price.
Oh, it's such a good price. And
isn't it?
It's been really hot, but to have that for me in bed at night, it gets so hot.
When we first brought that to air, we had it at at full price. It was twice the price that you've got today. So really, really good price. A good price to buy to take to the office, or just to have down in the summer house, or having your.
And it's so portable. It's only about 14 inches.
Or in the caravan.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely.
It's right by Hayley, having a lovely little cooling zone. And remember, we've got the cool pads, we've got the cool pillow covers, but the star of the show is our show special.
It certainly is.
Hundreds of you have gone for it, and I don't blame you, because when you look at this, you probably think, what on earth is this? This technology is in the middle of the pillow. These are suspensions. It means it will suspend the pillow. It means you won't have to plump the pillow, and that's in the middle of your pillow. So every time you move around, the pillow literally self-plumps. It comes back to its original shape.
It never flattens down.
No.
The problem with pillows is they will always flatten. You'll wake up and you'll fold it over, you'll puff it up, you'll get another pillow. Perhaps you've got 2 or 3 pillows, because none of them support your head all night. They flatten down through the night. This will never flatten down. It will support your head and neck beautifully, so you feel cradled, you feel comfortable all night long, whether you sleep on your front, your back, your side, whether you change the way you sleep through the night. But those very special painted ties have been designed to stop that pillow flattening down. It will self-plump when you get out of bed in the morning. It'll look like a brand new pillow, but it is the support and comfort it gives you all night. So no more waking up rubbing your neck thinking, oh, I had a funny night's sleep. It's not that you had a funny night's sleep if you've got sort of a crick in your neck, you're like that all day. It's what you're sleeping on. And this can make that difference. And a good night's sleep, so important. and getting 2 of these pillows, and such clever technology.
Such great technology, because as you lay your head down on there, you'll still not flatten the pillow itself. It won't go completely flat, so you've got great support in the nape of the neck. Loads of the reviews talk about necks. Now, we never make any claims about what an item can do for you, but if you look at the reviews, so many people talk about their neck issues.
Yeah.
When you lay down on this pillow, the great thing is it'll comfort you. It's really comfy, it's really soft, but it's really supportive as well.
And if you're comfortable as soon as you get into bed, that's going to help you get off to sleep that little bit quicker. And then if you're comfortable all night, that possibly is going to stop you waking up to fold that pillow over, to plump that pillow up, to put that arm under your pillow. Honestly, this pillow is, look at it, that's exactly what it does. Self-plumps, never flattens down, supports your head and neck just beautifully, all down to a very clever cabinet maker he was originally, whose daughter had a terrible accident, and it was an awful situation. It was one of those nights really where all of a sudden the phone's ringing and he answers, and his daughter's been knocked down by a car. She's absolutely fine now, but she was very poorly for a long time. She was in hospital for a long time in a coma. And then she came home and she was bedbound for a year, really rehabilitating. And she was living in bed. She was sleeping in bed, you know, eating in bed, reading in bed, watching TV in bed. And obviously the dad just wanted to do anything to help her. He's like, is there anything I can do? And she's like, can you just find me a decent pillow? All her pillows just flattened down, didn't support her when she wanted to sleep, didn't support her when she wanted to sit up. So he went out and I think he probably bought nearly every designer pillow there was. He bought the most expensive one he could find in a top-end department store. He bought the most affordable ones. He bought every sort of kind of filling. None of them worked. They all flattened down. And he was like, you know, he's a cabinet maker, he's an engineer, so he was trying to think, what can I do? And what he did in the end is he cut all the pillows open. And when he emptied them out, it's like, no wonder they flattened down, because all these pillows is they're like a sack with a filling. So it will always flatten down. But he's like, what can I do to make a difference? And then one day he was walking home and he walked past a house with the crosses, the lintels on the house. And he had that light bulb moment. He's like, if that's supporting the bricks to the house, I wonder if I could design that to support the filling in a pillow. And that's what he did. And that's exactly what those painted ties actually do. They support that pillow, they support that filling, they make sure that pillow won't flatten down, but support your head and neck beautifully all night long.
Yeah, and it's about those 2 key words when it comes to pillows. Comfort is really important, but support is important as well. And if you don't have either of those, you're not going to get that good night's sleep. And pillows can make a huge difference to the way you sleep. And if you struggle with your pillows, I would urge you to try this, because so many people absolutely rave about them.
Well, the funny thing was, he was only going to make it for his daughter. And then his mum was like, you can't just make it for her. I've bought loads of pillows. My pillows, absolutely. You've got to make it for everybody. So he did retire from cabinet making, which is what he was about to do, and he ended up becoming a pillow designer. But honestly, one of the absolute best-selling pillows we've ever worked with over all the years we've been on Shopping TV. And I would say, out of all the products that we've sold over the years, one of the most popular as well, with presenters through the team, because it does what it says on the tin. You know, it gives you that support all night long, but it doesn't flatten down. Two choices of pillow. You can go for the medium soft, you'll get a pair, or the medium firm. Don't make it more complicated than it is. If you like a softer pillow to snuggle into, go for the medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, you like 2 pillows perhaps at the minute, go for the medium firm option. And remember, you're getting a pair, but you will only need the one, because that one will give you the support that you need. Lots of you actually doubling up and going for the medium soft and the medium firm, which is a really nice
that's a great way
as well, because they look great on the bed as well. So, I mean, it has got that show home sort of look to it.
Yeah, that hotel look.
Because so often you buy a pillow and you put it in a pillowcase and it's got all floppy sides, because the pillows are they're so small and they're so flat, aren't they? It doesn't fill the pillow. These will fill your regular pillowcases just beautifully.
Massively busy across both options.
And of course, it's time limited.
Yeah, it is to the end of the show. Just $29.95 until the end of the show. Then they will go back up. You can see lots of new customers joining us on the show there.
And don't forget, these Mirelle pillows come to us from GX, the GX brand. GX, if you go onto their website, you can get a pair of their pillows. It's that same technology with the cross. You know, it's all the same technology. Theirs are normally $79.95 for a pair. They're on offer at the minute. They're $59.95. So we always do a really good price. These are made exclusively for us by GX. So our Mirelle pillow is normally $34.95 when it's on offer, which is a great price as you can compare with the GX. But it's even better than that. It's a £5 saving, but only till the end of the show. Just hearing phone lines are busy. Do check your baskets out. Do not miss out on this deal.
Easiest way is the website always, shopontv.co.uk. Really easy to navigate the website as well and make your purchases through there. As we say, queues on the phone, so if you can go to the web, please do. Lots of reviews to share with you when it comes to the Mirelle pillows. Evangeline said, lovely pillow. We'll never have any other. If you're thinking of getting one, don't hesitate. Just do it. That's a great one, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Just do it.
Just do it.
Gianluca and Joe said, I like this one. I'm my friend and I have one pillow each, and they are life-changing. We cried the first morning after using them. And when you first read that, you think you cried, but it can make a huge difference if you get a good
normally
night's sleep.
wake up continually through the night, you wake up with that funny neck that's with you all day and you just feel like you can't move
try and
properly.
look at each other.
If you all of a sudden find a pillow that actually does give you that comfort,
difference.
does support that neck and that, lots of people talk about their necks, like you were saying earlier.
In the reviews,
so giving you that support that you need all night long, it can be, you know, life-changing really. A good night's sleep is so important.
Yeah, we get lots of emails and it's lovely to hear from you. studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can send a message on our message board on the website. Had a great one from Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, I watch your show every night. I've just bought my first purchase. I just bought the medium firm pillows. Can't wait to get a better night's sleep. And you can see Andy's email, Andy's message.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Medium firm would be my choice.
Yeah,
well, it is my choice. It's what I sleep on.
Well, to be honest, we did go for both, didn't we?
We did.
We have 2 medium firm and 2 medium soft
you like
on the
a
bed.
softer.
I'd like to sleep on a softer, but sit up with a
Yeah.
firmer pillow.
Yeah,
so you've got both options, and you'll get 2 of the same, $29.95 for a pair of Mirelle
And remember,
pillows.
as soon as you spend over £30, you've got PayPal Pay in 3 on our website as well, which is shopontv.co.uk. On the website, go to our live hour, and that'll take you through to all the products we've got available. And we're busy on everything. The cool zones are really popular. The pad's really popular that covers the whole of the bed. That's instant cooling to your body whilst you sleep. And then, of course, we do have the pillowcases as well, worth putting those alongside the Mirelle. We've also got our Henry vacuum. Oh, my word. Completely cordless Henley, which is phenomenal. We've got an amazing mattress.
Well, we're gonna give you some details on the mattress right now, because lots of you are already shopping for this. First of all, great prices on a luxury mattress that we've got for you. This is the Adormo mattress. Now, first of all, if we talk about the background of the company, Adormo have got lots of different people involved from huge brands.
They've got hundreds of years of experience in developing mattresses for big brand names, brands that you would recognise, brands that perhaps you have tried in the past. And what they've done is come together, and they really wanted to design a mattress that really had that complete right ingredients to the perfect mattress that was also affordable for everybody to have. And they have done exactly that. And for me, they've taken some really key elements that make this mattress so good.
They've addressed all the things that make you not get a good night's sleep, and they've addressed them and put them into this mattress. So many features. Now, we've got all sizes from single through to Super King for you. They all come underneath the same item number.
They've all got incredible savings as well, and you can actually get the mattress home and try it for 100
Yes,
nights.
100-night sleep trial and a 5-year warranty. It really is all about having the most gorgeous mattress with lots of technology. You've got silver treatment sewn through the actual cover of the mattress. You can see that opulent diamond quilted memory foam, and that's what memory foam is all about. It contours around the shape of your body, whatever shape you are, size you are, age you are. You've got that ultimate luxury and pressure relief when you get into bed, so no pressure points, nothing pushing back or fighting against you. And with a mattress like this, to have all these features at these kind of prices is brilliant. 100-night sleep trial, you've got 5-zone technology, and that means it's more supported in the areas where we traditionally carry more weight. You've got an antibacterial silver treatment, luxury memory foam, as we say, giving you that contouring around the shape of your body, whatever shape you are. That diamond quilting on the top of the mattress, that's where you'll find that memory foam. And on top of all of that, we're also going to include a complimentary pillow alongside your Adormo mattress.
And it's a mattress that, for so many reasons, is going to help you get that better night's sleep. That memory foam, if you've never slept on memory foam, you'll be blown away how it moulds around your shape. It gives you that feeling of weightlessness. It's like the bed's been made bespoke to you. And Sean mentioned pressure points. Perhaps you wake up at night with a dead arm or pins and needles in your arm because you've been laying too heavily on your shoulder. Perhaps it's your hips, actually, that in the morning. Or perhaps it's your back. You think, oh, I didn't sleep well last night. I slept funny. And like I always say, you can't sleep funny. It's what you're sleeping on. I've got a very arched back. And if I don't sleep on memory foam, I know it that next day. But memory foam will mould to my shape like it's been made for my body. So it gives you that comfort straight away, but that comfort all night long. Then you've got that antibacterial silver treatment, which is, I think, so important when you do your own research on silver, why they put it into plasters and things like that. But what they've done is they've done layers. It's like the perfect ingredients to that perfect cake. It's the perfect ingredients to that perfect night's sleep.
So the silver treatment is sewn into the cover there. You've also got your luxury Italian memory foam. And memory foam works with your body. It reacts to your body weight and your body temperature. So it is like having a bespoke mattress made for you. Then you've got the Adormo zoning technology.
I love that.
That's designed so that on the profile of the mattress, from top to bottom, it's got more support in the areas where we traditionally carry more weight. So along with the body weight distribution, you've got that support technology as well. You've also got a non-slip base. Now, that might not sound important, but if you've got a slatted bed and your mattress moves around, it can be a pain, an absolute pain. But this has a gripped base, so it'll grip onto the base of your bed. Whether it's a divan bed, a slatted bed, a sleigh bed, doesn't matter. They're designed for your UK standard sizes from single through to super king. When it comes to the memory foam, this is what memory foam's about. Now, when Hayley first sold memory foam, people always used to say, so you get into bed and it remembers your shape, and then next time you get into bed, you have to get into that shape again. No, it's the complete opposite of that. It takes on your shape when you're in bed, but when you get out of bed, it goes back to being like a brand new mattress.
Yeah, like a brand new mattress. If you look at your mattress now, have you got lumps and bumps in your mattress? Can you see on your mattress where your bottom is, one of your heaviest areas? And perhaps you've stayed in a hotel and you've looked at the bed and you can see where someone else's bottom has been. Because most mattresses will start to flatten down in the heavy areas of your body. What this will do is it will mould round your shape whilst you're in bed, but as soon as you get out of bed, it will go back to being that fabulous new mattress, and it will feel like a new mattress. And for me, because of the silver, it will always feel to me like it's a clean bed.
Yeah.
You know, that you
clean
put
sheets
clean sheets
night,
on.
yeah.
It's the best feeling ever. One of my dad's best times, it was like it's a clean sheet night.
Sheets
It was just such a nice feeling, isn't it? And because you've got silver that with the antibacterial properties, you'll feel like it's that clean bed every single night. But honestly, it is that feeling of that instant comfort. This has been made for you. You know, it's not too firm, it's not too soft. It works with you,
it's the
your body weight.
Isn't
it is. Yeah. Your body weight, your body temperature, to make sure. This side of the bed, the other thing is bespoke to me. Sean's side of the bed is bespoke to Sean. And the lovely thing is, we might like completely different mattresses when we went to a mattress shop. I might like a firm mattress, Sean might like a softer mattress. But because this very much is bespoke to you personally, you both feel like the mattress is right for you. So all of a sudden, you're not falling out about what mattress to buy.
Yeah, I want that one.
You
I want
both like
that.
the same mattress because it works with you and your body, and you don't feel your partner moving.
No, there's no transfer
Memory
of
foam
movement.
is so clever, isn't it?
So with springs, every movement, every action has an equal and opposite
springs
reaction.
is a bit like a trampoline. That's why the kids like to bounce on mattresses, because they spring, don't they? So if Sean got out of bed, I'd feel it because the bed.
But with this, as I move up and down on the mattress, that movement doesn't transfer to the other side of the bed.
I remember when we first got our memory foam mattress, and we were laid in bed, and I was like this. Look, you're not moving. You're not moving. You're not moving. And you don't. And I did that for ages. I'm like, can you feel it? Are you moving? But you don't move, which is great.
You don't. It's brilliant. And that's great if you work shifts, if you've got a baby.
One of you gets up and down to toilet all night. We had neighbours and a lovely couple, and he had the
restless leg
syndrome. And she really struggled with her back anyhow and getting comfortable, and was up and down to toilet all night. And they kept each other awake all night. And so she came to me and she said, should we try memory foam? I said, yes, definitely. She said, right, we're going to get, because we disturb each other, we're going to get single mattresses. We're going to get single beds. And I was like, don't get single beds.
No.
And she said, what do you mean? I said, honestly, you will not disturb each other on that double mattress. And they ended up actually getting a king size. They thought, well, we'll upgrade because the deal was good like you're getting today. And never slept better. After that, they just got that perfect night's sleep because it solved both of their problems.
And the reason to buy it now is the price. Hundreds of pounds savings across all the different sizes. So we'll start off with your single size. Now remember, they all come under that same item number. 208840 is the item number. The single size, a recommended retail of £449. Our price comes down to £235. That's a £214 saving. The great thing is all of the sizes come with PayPal available. So £81.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you are paying online.
I think a great bed as well for a little one, because it's memory foam. As they grow and change weight, and as their bodies form and their bones change, they've got the right support through all those years because it will change with them. Now we have got the double option, as we say, no movement on the other side of the bed. So that double option is a great option to go for, and always the most popular. From £499 down to £285, you're saving £214. So you can split that cost over those 3 payments. So £98.32 is the first of those 3 payments. Now, like our neighbours, lots of people, when they change the mattresses, think, well, actually, because I've got such a saving, I'll get a new bed frame and I'll upgrade to a king size because I've always fancied a king size.
Yeah, and it makes a huge difference.
It makes such a difference.
So the king size mattress should be £549.
It's like going from a bungalow to a 2-storey house.
It is, isn't it?
You've got so much more room.
So much more space. Our price is £385. That's a saving of £164, and with PayPal paying £331.65. But if you can, my word.
Now, Super Kings can be thousands of pounds, but you have got a Super King bed here that should be £649, worth every single penny of that. We've reduced that, though, you can see there, down to £435, so you're saving £214. And then on top of that, you can split that cost with PayPal. So your first payment, £148.32. You've got 3 payments of that cost. But you've got opportunity to try this.
Yeah, that's really
important.
important.
Although you're paying that first payment today, you've got a 100-night sleep trial. So you can actually get this mattress home and sleep on it for 100 nights. And any time through that time you think it's not the right mattress for you, you can get in touch with the Dormo. Yeah,
and they'll come and collect it. All you've got to do is keep hold of the plastic packaging that it comes in. It is also vacuum packed when it arrives, so it'll be in a roll. You just unroll it, you take off the packaging and let it expand. When we talked about motion isolation and lack of movement, Just wanted to show you this. That's a glass of water, proper water. It's not gel or anything. If I just push that bowling ball right next to that glass of water, you can see there's no movement whatsoever. It doesn't have movement transfer, so you don't disturb your partner. So loads of benefits on a luxury mattress at great prices. There you go. Look at this. I don't know what she's doing over there.
Trying to tip the glass over.
Yeah, oh, that's it.
And that honestly is how good memory foam is. It's absolutely phenomenal. The difference it made to us, it's one of those products that once you've tried it, you tell everybody about it. We actually, all my family, sleep on memory foam, all your family sleep on memory foam. Sent my nephew off to university with a memory foam mattress in the back of his car, rolled, unopened, because I knew where he was going to stay wasn't going to be great. And
he wasn't going to be getting much sleep.
He wasn't going to sleep much. So quality sleep was important. So he took it off, when he got there, took all the covering off. It rose to that perfect mattress. And I believe he's still got exactly that same mattress now.
Took it home with him, didn't he? Go to the web and you'll see everything that we've got on the show. shopontv.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you, studio at shopontv.co.uk. Just so you know, we've got the Henry Quick on a brilliant price. It's a handheld, it's an upright vacuum, but it's a Henry. And it's cordless, and it's got amazing technology.
Amazing technology. Henry is iconic, isn't it? For great suction, for power, durability, reliability. You know, lots of cleaners, professional cleaners, hotels, you see a Henry. Well, this has been designed so you're never in this situation, because cordless machines, you often end up with that puffing back into your face. You have to get your hands in to get the dirt out. This has got very clever pods that actually will collect the dust, and they can last for such a long time before you've filled them up. But they then will just empty into the bin without all that horrible mess, so no mess. The actual pod has a filter in it as well, so every time you change the pod, it's like you've got a brand new filter, so a bit like you've got a new vacuum again, which is fantastic.
Yeah, there's no dust, there's no mess, there's no fuss. It's cordless, dust-free cleaning, and up to 70 minutes on one charge.
That is so good,
I think that's among the highest I've ever seen.
One of our first vacuums, we bought one of the very first cordless vacuums, and it used to run out in about 6 minutes, didn't it?
I think it was 8 minutes.
It's absolutely crazy. They're your very clever pods that have got the filter in, and that means you've got no mess when you empty that. It's really quick, it's really easy. Light so you can see under the bed and things. There's it being emptied.
Yep.
Remember, when you put a fresh one in, that's a new filter as well.
And you get
all
6 of those included,
Yep, you do. Well, you get 6 of those, and you also get extra with us, because you do. Oh, I love little Henry, giving you a little wink there. My dad swore by Henry, business-wise, as well. And to bring out a cordless Henry is brilliant. What you've got here is the price you will be paying elsewhere. And you can see...
And these are just for the Henry without the turbo brush. Our bonus is the turbo.
So really, the turbo's $49.95, so you've got to add
another £50
really onto all those
So at
prices.
My Henry, it's $299. At Curry's, $299. At Argos, £300. At Viking Direct, $322. At John Lewis, $278. We've got the Henry Quick for $259.99. But like Hayley said, you're getting that mini motorised turbo brush as an extra. That's worth £50.
And that is so handy, whether that's for the car, for pet beds, for your mattress. So we've got a really incredible deal and a great bundle there. So grab it while the stock is there. So 983-264 is your item number. Brilliant pickup. A Henry that you know is trustable, 2-year warranty. And of course, you recognise that face of Henry and known for that great power, great suction, but also
with
this
the
very
latest
great
technology
that allows you to have a cordless machine that runs up to 70 minutes, but it's those bags. It is a nightmare sometimes to empty a cordless machine.
It goes everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or you have to get, I have to get my finger all the way around and try and get the dirt.
And then with the Henry, it's sealed in those pods.
And how often does it all go around the bin as well? Because you missed the bin and it's all around the floor and you've got to vacuum up again. It will go straight into the bin in that very clever pod.
Brilliant price. If you want to go for that, 983-264 is your item number. But the show special is our Mirelle pillow, and what a special we've got for you. Now, when you take a look at at this. If you've just joined us and you're thinking, why has it got those pink crosses on the front? These are actually in the middle of the pillow. They're slightly shorter, but this technology that we're going to show you is why this pillow is our best-selling pillow across the board.
They're painted ties, very cleverly designed to actually make sure this pillow never flattens down. What's the problem with pillows? They flatten down. You have to fold them over. You have to plump them up. You put your arm under while you're sleeping. This pillow will give you the most incredible support to your neck and your head all night long, whether you sleep on your front, or your back, or your side. And if you change position, it will replump where your head was, and it will give you great support where you've gone to. But this pillow will never flatten down. So allowing you to have that comfort all night long, not waking up with perhaps that funny neck you normally have because you've slept on a really awkward pillow and you think, oh, I slept funny. And you're like, it's not that you slept funny, it's what you slept on. How many pillows, perhaps you're in bed right now, lift your pillow up and see if it does that.
Does it do this?
And is it as plump as that?
Or
does your pillow flop?
Does it
a little
do
bit?
This? That's a personal question. Does your pillow flop like this?
And that pillow looks like the nightmare pillow that perhaps you've got on your bed. It's like a sad face, isn't it? You're not going to wake up with a happy face sleeping on that pillow. But this pillow is like a sunny day because this pillow is going to give you that comfort. It is going to give you that support. But as Sean's showing you, it won't flatten down. Now, you have got a choice. I don't think you'll ever sleep on two pillows. I always, through all my life, until I got the Mirelle pillow, which is under the GX pillow brand. It's just exclusively made for us here on Shop on TV, so it's the same GX technology. I'd always slept on two pillows. I don't now. I sleep on one because that GX pillow is just right. But I personally sleep on the medium firm because you've got a choice of two.
Yeah.
If you like a softer pillow and you like to snuggle into a pillow, when you go to buy, go for the medium soft option. And if you like me, you normally have two pillows. You like a firm pillow that gives you support when you sit up in bed, go for the medium firm. Don't make it more complicated than it is. You know if you like a softer pillow or if you like a firmer pillow. Lots of people tonight, and well worth doing it, going for both. So you could have one for when you sit up in bed, you know, the firmer one. Actually, they look fantastic on the bed as well to dress the bed.
They look great.
But go for them tonight because we have got an exclusive deal only up until the end of the show. If you go onto GX website, and GX is the brand that makes Mirelle for us, same technology, those pillows as a pair, normally $79.95. They have a sale on at the minute. $59.95 is their price. We always do a great deal, so you can see our price normally $34.95. It's even better than that.
And this is our exclusive version, isn't it? You get two of them for $29.95. Now, that sad pillow, or the ordinary pillow that we talked about, take a look at the difference from the ordinary pillow to the Mirelle luxury suspension pillow that we've got for you tonight. When you lay down on your pillow, is your body completely flat? Is your head not elevated?
My body was completely flat on that ordinary pillow. Made me feel a bit ill. I don't like laying completely flat. It might as well.
Breathing a bit funny,
not as well not been there because I didn't feel that a pillow was under my head at all, really. And I felt really, like you say, my neck was all sort of. I felt like I'd probably snore really badly in that position. Though I'm sure I never snore at all.
Yes, you would.
But then you've got as well the option of the Mirelle luxury suspension pillow. And instantly, look how my head is lifted, my neck
just
supported,
elevated,
and
you're
it's
aligned
my body,
That's the difference.
And I felt I could breathe better. I know that sounds daft, but I think you'll understand when you lay completely flat, I don't know, you just feel... Whereas I just felt I could breathe nicer. I felt more comfortable.
You just positioned properly.
And if you're comfortable, it helps you get off to sleep quicker. And because it stays as it is all night and it doesn't flatten down through the night, it also helps you stay asleep for longer.
And remember that crisscross design that we see here. We put it on the front to show you what's inside, but it's in the middle of your pillow. It's not pink, it's not purple. You won't feel it, but you'll feel the benefit.
Yeah,
you'll feel how
you won't see it, but as soon as you put your head onto your pillow, you'll get that benefit. Designed by, he was a cabinet maker, actually, an engineer, and it was designed in a really sad situation, actually, if I'm honest, because it was one of those situations where this gentleman, Alex, he had a phone call in the middle of the night and his daughter had been knocked over by a car. She's absolutely fine now. She's had a daughter herself since. but she was extremely poorly. She was in a coma for a very, very long time in hospital. When she came home, she was bedbound for about a year. So she was living in her bed, recuperating. And that meant she was sleeping, she was eating, she was, reading, she was watching TV. And she just wasn't comfortable. But her dad obviously just wanted to do anything to make her feel better. And he says, what can I do, to help in some way? And she was like, can you just find me a decent pillow? So he must have gone countrywide, and he bought the most expensive pillow from the top-end department store in London to the most affordable, and all in between, and all different fillings, and took them up home to her. And every pillow did the same. It didn't support her. It went flat. It wasn't good when she was sleeping. It wasn't good when she was sat up. So he was like, what can I do? And he was clever, and his mind was ticking. What can I do to make a difference? And he thought, hang on a minute, let me see what the problem is. So he cut all the pillows up. And he was like, of course they flatten down, because a pillow is a sack with a filling, whatever that filling is.
They're all the same.
That filling is always going to flatten down. So he was like, what can I do though to stop that? And he was walking home one day. He saw the crosses on a house, the lintels, and he was like, hang on a minute, if that's supporting the bricks and the wall of the house, I wonder if I could do something like that to support the filling in a pillow. And that is exactly what he did. And that's exactly what those painted ties did. They stopped that pillow from flattening down.
And that's what you're seeing here. This is the design, the technology that goes into the pillow. The interior, that crisscross design is in the middle of the pillow. They're slightly shorter than the materials. So when you move around, it literally self-plumps. So you've got that perfect comfort, that perfect support every single time. You've got a lovely poly cotton outer. It's all made here in the UK as well, from the packaging to the pillow cover to the filling, all made in the UK. And remember, you've got two different options. You've got a medium soft or a medium firm. The only difference is the medium firm has 20% more filling inside. So if you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm. But what I'd recommend is you go for a couple of each, because you'll have the option there. And if you do that, you'll only pay one postage. And the easiest way to shop, because we've still got queues on the phone.
Yeah, we're very busy on the phone. So I had a really busy night. It's because the deal is only for the show. So after the show, sadly, if you try and buy these at 3:45, they will go back up in price. So do order them now whilst you've got the extra saving. Remember, these are from the GX brand. So if you bought them from GX, it's the same technology, just Mirelle is made exclusively for us here on Shop on TV. Their pillows normally $79.95 for a pair. They're on offer at the minute. They're $59.95 for a pair. You've got that technology for $29.95 tonight, which is incredible value for money. And that technology could make that difference to every night that you sleep. Waking up feeling fresher because you didn't sleep on a pillow that woke you up because it didn't support you all night. You had to fold it over. You had to plump it up. You had to go and get another pillow. How many pillows? Perhaps you sleep on 2 or 3 pillows. Look at the difference. It's like a very sad, stormy night to a nice, happy, bright day, isn't it?
I think we should show you the difference, actually.
Yes, yeah.
We'll get you to lay down on these different pillows and show you what a difference it can make. Because if you do have pillows like this, you might be thinking, oh, well, pillow won't make a big difference. Well, it can make a huge difference.
You know, if you wake up with that crick in your neck and you... which I would definitely get from this. This is like, oh my word, this is so. So I may as well be on the mattress because I've got no support.
There's no support whatsoever. It just goes completely flat. It actually makes me feel
like my throat's really, I just don't feel.
Well, you're not aligned properly, and whatever position you go into there, you can see there's no support.
Pointless. Makes me feel a bit ill, actually. I don't like being.
And comfort-wise, there's not enough filling there to give you the comfort that you want.
There's not any comfort.
And do you know what? I can actually see your neck's going like backwards instead of being elevated.
I feel like I'm choking.
Yeah, it is. It's like when you choke, isn't it? So that's a regular pillow. We want to show you, though, first of all, the medium soft option. So straight away, as I pop that in, you can see a difference in the pillow, obviously. But as Hayley lays back onto that pillow, look what a difference there is there. You've got the contouring around the head. You can position yourself so you've got the filled right into the nape of the neck. So, and lots of the reviews talk about necks. We never make any claims, but take a look at some of the reviews. Whether you're a back sleeper, whether you're a side sleeper or a front sleeper, it doesn't matter. You get that perfect positioning every single time. And when you lift your head up, remember, the pillow just bounces back to its original shape. That's the medium soft. I'm going to show you medium firm. Quick, switch. That's your medium firm.
This is my choice. That is my perfect pillow.
So 20% more filling. That's the only difference. All the technology we talked about is the same. Again, back sleeper, side sleeper, front sleeper. Look at how it contours around the head, how it fills in the nape of the neck, how Hayley's actually elevated her shoulders onto the pillow and has still got that support everywhere. Now, hundreds of you have already gone for the deal. Hundreds of you have got it in baskets right now. If you want to make sure you get this deal of 2 pillows for $29.95, do check out sooner rather than later. We talked about reviews. Let's take a look at what Carol had to say. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It is absolutely hands down the best pillow on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrible neck pain. Again, we don't make any claims. This was Carol's experience. I had the neck pain that Carol had. It helped change how she felt the next morning. I adore it. Thank you. Carol says there should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James is a genius. And Carol's referring to Alex, the inventor who Hayley talked about, who invented this pillow for his daughter. Imagine being able to make a pillow that makes such a huge difference. We had a message in from Jim a little bit earlier. Again, hello, Jim. I bought these Mirelle pillows a few months ago. They're the best things I've ever bought. They're so comfortable and easy on the neck. Mirelle is so good. Don't need to fluff up the pillow. I got a pair for the spare room for visitors. Love your show. I've bought so many bargains. Keep the bargains coming. Thank you, Jim. Lovely to hear from you. And if you do want to email in studio at shopontv.co.uk or the message board on the actual website, you can go through. We are still busy on the phones. If you can go to the website, please do, to make your purchase.
And remember, you've got the choice, medium soft or medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. If you're like me and you normally sleep with 2 pillows, you like a firmer pillow to sit up and read as well, go for the medium firm. It's as easy as that. Lots of you going for both, and they dress the bed beautifully visually as well. But the biggest thing is how well you sleep on these. And out of all the products we've sold over all the years we've been on Shopping TV, I would say the GX pillows, which Mirelle is from the GX family, is one of the most bought products from presenters.
The whole crew,
you know, the whole team, because obviously we can try them at work. And when you see I think we've all suffered with pillows, they all flatten down. When we actually see what a difference it makes, this pillow, to always being plump, to giving you the most amazing comfort and support. And it's so important to get a good night's sleep. Sometimes we're limited on the sleep we have. You only have a limited amount of time in bed. The last thing you want is to wake up because your pillow's gone flat and you need to fold it over or put your arm underneath or, plump it up.
You want to be comfy.
You want to sleep as much as you can.
And if you're in that comfort, you don't tend to wake up. You don't have what they call that toxic sleep. As long as you've got the comfort and support from your pillow and your mattress, with the pillow and the mattress that we've got available on the show.
Absolutely.
But something else we've got that you've absolutely loved tonight, because we've got another extra special deal here, are these pillow covers. Now, they look like pillow protectors, and they are a pillow protector, but as well as that, the material these are made out of is really clever, because if you're struggling with the heat at night and your head gets really hot and you're turning the pillow over and over trying to find that cool spot, the great thing about this material is as soon as you touch it, it's cold, isn't it?
It's instantly cold. It's amazing.
You don't have to chill it.
These have been in the studio all night. They've been in the bright lights. You don't need to put them in the fridge or the freezer. They're still super, super cool. And it's there's no gel, so it is just a really cleverly designed material that, to the touch, is beautifully cool. So if you wake up with that really sweaty neck in the morning, you've got that mad hair, you've got that bed hair. This has been scientifically proven to reduce the heat build-up by up to 50%, which is absolutely incredible. Now you've got two, so one for you, one for your partner, or actually one for you, one to go in the pet bed, because they are great as well for pets. There's no gel in there for them to, to leak. It's just a material, and they are machine washable as well. And I went to a pet store today, and they had sort of cooling beds and cooling pads and things, and price wise you've got such exceptional value for money, and these will wash as well, and they'll travel.
Look at Milani. This is
look.
producer Leslie, the producer's cat, 17 years old. Milani, she's a good looking cat.
She is. She's very chilled there.
Yeah, very chilled, keeping nice and cool. Helped herself to that, literally.
Yeah, which is great. And we've put one on the pillow here, so that could be yours, and then this one could go in the pet bed. But travel with this, you could sit on this in the car as well if it's hot. On a hot day. It's like your own personal air conditioning. Take it with you to the gym if you like. I mean, it could be like a really cooling material.
You could wear it around your neck when you come out. Like you said, on your car seat. Brilliant for that as well. Naturally dissipating the heat away from you. And you've got that extra discount.
Yeah.
Don't have to do anything. Automatically, when you go through to checkout, you're not paying £34, which is already reduced. You'll be paying £29 at checkout. Another £5 comes off the price, and you do get two, remember, in the bundle. Yeah,
lots of you putting them in with your Mirelle Pillows, which is a great idea. That you'll then have PayPal pay in 3 as well, so you can split that cost over those 3 payments, and the difference it can make if you do. Perhaps you're like me and just going through that very hot time in life. It can be so beneficial to find something that helps you cool down. Anti-allergy and fully machine washable, as you see there, and it really can really take that heat away from the body. You've got this instant cooling effect with this material that doesn't need to be chilled. It doesn't need to go in the fridge or the freezer. There's no gel in there. It's this ultra cool fibre that very cleverly is instantly cool to the touch. Now, the pillowcases are super busy, but we also have the actual mat. Now, this is super clever because this isn't just about your pillow, because your pillow can go in here. There's a little pillow pocket. This is also helping cool the whole of the body, and again, instantly as you touch it.
It's such clever material.
It's so clever.
The great thing about this is obviously it's a single size pad, so you can have it on one side of the bed. So if one of you suffers with the heat and the other one doesn't, or if you both do, you could get 2 of them. The great thing is, again, as soon as you touch it, it dissipates the heat. As soon as you take it out of the packaging, it dissipates the heat away from you. Machine washable once again, so when you're not using it, you can pop it in the washing machine. This would be great on your sunbed, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
When you sunbathe.
Travel with it, pop it in your suitcase and take it on holiday. It's like your personal air conditioning. You could even perhaps sit on it on the plane, or lay it over you on the plane if you tend to get really hot on the plane.
Hot, yeah.
Then you could pop it onto the bed. You could put it onto the sunbed. Great for caravanning and camping as well, but great to have on the sofa, perhaps when you're watching a movie and you all sat to sit together and get hot and sweaty.
Yep.
Great, I think, in the back of a car for the kids over the back seat when you're travelling.
Yeah, across the whole back seat.
Used to be 4 of us in the back of the car, caravan on the back, elbowing each other, hot and sweaty, whereas that could really help sort of cool you down. And if you folded it right, you could have it on your front seat as well.
Yeah, you could have it on the car seat as well.
So that personal cooling sort of effect.
And folds completely flat, so if you do want to take it on holiday with you. We did have someone who messaged in and said about they'd gone on holiday, they didn't have any air conditioning, but they had this, and it felt like their own air conditioning. In fact, we've got some reviews to share with you. Georgia says, first of all, I was sceptical at first, but this mat really does help. I sleep hot and often wake up drenched. But with this, I stay dry and comfortable all night. I'm very grateful. Easy to wash too. Tiana, just underneath there, says, what I was talking about, I took this on holiday to Spain, where the nights were uncomfortably warm. It was a lifesaver, so easy to pack, kept me cool and comfy all night. I'll definitely bring it on future trips. And then a couple more. Harriet says, I bought this after countless sleepless nights battling night sweats. It's been a game changer. That was Harriet. And then Melissa says, I sleep warm all year round, and this mat has helped me stay cool enough to get a decent night's rest. It's comfortable to sleep on and easy to clean. As we say, machine washable. You can just pop it in the machine.
Such a clever design. And for so many of us, perhaps you're just going through that time of life where you do really struggle with the heat. You know, you get those hot sweats. To have something that helps cool you through the night can, again, really help with your sleep and your comfort. There's nothing worse than waking up and your pyjamas are damp and your neck's damp and your hair's damp. Honestly, please grab it while the stock's available. That's sold out actually so many times.
So many times. I remember the first time we did it, we sold it out before we even got to the guests.
Yeah.
That's how busy it was.
We mentioned it as we opened and then gone. Stock had gone.
Now we've got to get back to our show special for you. The show special is absolutely brilliant. It's been the busiest item on the show. This is the Mirelle pillow, and what you've got here is a crisscross design. Now this is important. It's in the middle of the pillow, not on the outside. You're seeing the technology right here,
yeah,
and that technology means it self-plumps, doesn't it?
Yeah, you won't see it. You won't feel it actually. You'll just feel what it does when you put your head onto your pillow. It will give you the most amazing comfort and support to your head and your neck. However, it will never flatten down. And it's a very clever design from a gentleman who really wanted to solve the problem with pillows, that the pillows do always go flat. You're folding them over, you're plumping them up. Perhaps you have 2 or 3 pillows because one pillow is never enough. This pillow is enough. This pillow will always stay plump, and those ties, they're slightly shorter than on the sort of the demonstration there, so they work a little bit, and this is where the idea came from. The lintels on a house that hold the bricks, and the gentleman that designed it thought, I wonder if that will support a wall. I wonder if those crisscrosses will support the filling of an actual pillow, and it does exactly that.
Without a doubt. Well, you can see the technology there. I'm just going to grab the pillow from behind me. Remember, you do have 2 different options.
Yes.
You've got medium firm or medium soft. If you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go for the medium firm. It's just got 20% more filling.
Yeah.
The technology is exactly the same.
If you normally have perhaps 2 pillows, which I would always have at least 2 pillows, go for the medium firm. But if you like to snuggle into a pillow, go for a medium soft. Medium firm is the most popular. It's entirely up to you. Lots of you, I think, doubling up and going for both, actually. But the difference this pillow can make is every night being comfortable as soon as you get into bed. Not having to, fiddle with your pillows, plump your pillows up, driving you crazy. Well, we often, you're not in the right position.
Often say that about mattresses, don't we? You should be comfortable straight away. Same goes for your mattress, but same goes for your pillow. Yeah. You should lay your head on your pillow and not be tossing and turning, trying to find comfort, folding the pillow over, taking one away, putting another one in. You should have that comfort straight away. The reason we have this bowling ball here is because it's heavier, I think.
It's a bit of exercise for sure.
It's a real workout for me. But this gives you the idea. If this was your head on the pillow, again, even with that heavy weight on there, can you see how it doesn't flatten the pillow? Yeah. It still keeps its shape on the ends. But when I take that ball away, what that means is it bounces back, and that's because of the technology, that crisscross design that's in the middle. So that comfort, that support that you get every single time you lay down, and like you said, Hayley, whether you lay on the end of the pillow or the middle of the pillow.
Your side, your back, however you sleep, wherever you are on the pillow, it will always give you great support. It'll support the head, it'll support the neck beautifully, but as soon as you get up in the morning, it plumps itself. There's no plumping these pillows for hours in the morning. There's no waking up through the night to plump it up through the night because it's gone flat, because it will always stay like that. If you're in bed now, see if your pillow will stand up like that. See if your pillow, if you put it in the palm of your hand, stays
that's a good
in shape.
test.
How beautifully plump is that pillow? It's going to fill your pillowcase as well. So those pillowcases that you've got on your pillow at the minute, they're all floppy at the sides because the pillow doesn't fill them. This will fill a pillowcase just beautifully, so it'll look great on the bed. But it's actually the difference it'll make when you have that night's sleep.
Have you got a pillow like this?
That's a sad pillow, isn't it? It's a sad face. It's a sad situation.
Needs that wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, you would fold that over. You'd plump it up, you'd put, you'd do whatever you could to try and make that pillow better. You'd probably have about 3 of them and then you'd end up throwing them away. You've got a pillow that will never be like that. You've got a pillow that will always be plump, that'll always support, that will never flatten down. I mean, that's like a sad, miserable, stormy day. This is like a sad, miserable, stormy, miserable, sad, bright, breezy, blue sky, yellow sunshine. It's like, honestly, it is like the difference from a storm to a really happy day. And that's how you'll feel in the morning, because if you get a good night's sleep, it makes a difference to how you are that next day. And I think you'll feel as miserable as that pillow after sleeping on that pillow. Whereas you'll feel as happy as this happy pillow looks when you get up and you've slept, haven't woken up with that funny neck. And honestly, look at the difference, because when you compare it, I've laid down on both of these. That normal pillow, I may as well not have had it on the bed, because honestly, it was like I was laying flat onto a mattress. It made me feel quite sick. I hate being completely flat, but there was no support there at all. Made me feel like my neck was already sort of clamped and like I was choking.
Nothing's aligned properly. So it's like, if you look at a picture of you laying flat on a mattress and you can see inside your throat, you need, when you go to sleep, you need to elevate your head slightly. With that ordinary pillow, there's no elevation, and we'll show you again with that pillow.
Look at the difference with the Mirelle. You've got that lift.
That elevation.
I've got that support. The pillow hasn't flattened down completely. It's supported me beautifully. And as soon as I sit up from that pillow will plump itself back up.
It just bounces back straight away. So let's show everyone at home the difference between the pillows that we've got for you. So that ordinary pillow that we were just talking about, if you lift your pillow up right now, if you've sat in bed and it does this, it's pretty much time to get yourself a new pillow, I would say. If we put this on the bed and get Hayley to lay down on it.
Honestly, I may as well not even be.
Well, it doesn't matter how you sleep on a pillow like this. This is the pillow that you'd be folding over, that you'd be getting another one. You'd be throwing that out and changing it.
I'd be
adding another one.
Put my arm under.
Often if we go to hotels, you're like, can you go get me another pillow? Go ask for another pillow.
Still can't get comfortable still. Can I fold it over
You
again?
could get panto with this acting that you're doing tonight. It's very impressive. Very impressive.
Honestly, it makes...
Take that bad pillow away. Boo!
I am available. Look at that.
So let's show you the medium soft pillow and the difference. So swapping that over straight away, you can see at home the difference, but you'll see a huge difference as Hayley lays back on it. And obviously you'd position that pillow wherever it's good for you. But what you can see is straight away the elevation of Hayley's head, and then in the nape of her neck, the pillow literally fills it in.
It's beautiful.
So it's support as well, isn't it?
Lovely.
And again, that's if you sleep on your back. Lots of people sleep on the back. Lots of people are side sleepers that you can see there. But again, it doesn't matter what position you're in. Can you see how it contours around you?
I could fall asleep. It's so comfortable.
You can't fall asleep yet.
Oh, absolute heaven. So this is the medium soft. So we'll have the difference between the medium soft and the medium firm. I sleep on the medium firm.
Now, take a look at this. Still really busy on the phones. If you can go to the website, please do. And got to remind you, this is a show special. That means the price goes up after the show. 39 minutes to still get this price. So if you've got them in a basket, and hundreds of you have right now, confirm your order and check them through. 385-857. Can you see how it's slightly fuller, this pillow? And that's the difference. It's got 20% more filling. That's the only difference. All the technology is the same. That crisscross design that you've got in the middle of the pillow, giving you the support and the comfort that you want. But when you see Hayley's full body, you see the alignment that Hayley's got there. And it all starts with your pillow. Obviously, the mattress is important, but it all starts with the pillow to make sure your body's aligned perfectly.
And I feel like I can breathe better. I know that sounds silly. Can you hear it?
Yeah, the difference.
I really felt like my throat was all sort of clogged up, whereas I can breathe better here. I feel instantly comfortable. I feel supported. I've always, before I had a GX Mirelle pillow, always slept with at least 2 pillows, sometimes 3. I only ever sleep with 1 now because this does the job.
Well, the reason being, we can show the difference. Lift up for me again. We'll show you that ordinary pillow that we started the show with and the difference
it's
straight away.
It's horrible. It honestly makes me. I feel like the blood's rushing to the top of my head because I feel.
Funny,
Can you hear it? I do feel. I feel like I'm choked here, but I feel like the blood's going to the top of my head because I feel like I'm completely flat.
And it looks like you're completely flat.
I am
the bed
completely
as well.
flat. It's pointless that being there because I may as well just be slept on the mattress.
Take it away. Medium soft for you to begin with. Again, you've got that crisscross design.
As you lay back on it, it's just like,
It is that, and that's what you should have when you get into bed from your mattress and your pillow. You should have that arm.
like harps are playing.
That instant comfort. The heavenly harps are playing because you're so comfortable. We can't promise that at home. You won't hear harps. But
they're only in my head.
Yeah, there's a lot in her head that you won't hear, thankfully. So that's your medium soft option. But again, it will just remind you of the technology because that suspension system that's inside there, this is why it's so clever. This is why you always have that amazing comfort, but that clever support that's so important.
And it is really clever. Designed by, he was a cabinet maker actually, and we'll tell you why he designed this pillow. But designed by the cabinet maker for his daughter originally, and it was a bit of a sad story really because, well, it was a sad story because he was a dad who had one of those horrendous phone calls in the middle of the night and his daughter had been knocked down by a car and she's absolutely fine now. She's had a daughter of her own. But, you know, it was a horrible situation. She was in a coma for a very long time in hospital. And then when she came out of hospital, she was very much bedbound. She had to recuperate for nearly a year. She had to spend in bed for rehabilitation. So she was living in a bed. She was sleeping, eating, watching TV, reading. You know, she was in a bed all day, all night. And her dad was desperate just to do something to make things a little bit easier, a little bit better. He's like, is there anything I can do to make it better? And she was very much like, can you just find me a decent pillow? She says, all these pillows, I'm not comfortable when I sit up, I'm not comfortable when I lay down, they're not supporting me. So her dad, bless him, went out and he must have tried to buy every pillow that there was available. So he bought one of the most expensive pillows he could find in a top-end London department. He bought the most affordable pillows. He bought all in between. He bought all the different fillings. But they all did the same. They all flattened down. And he was an engineer and he was like, oh, you know, there must be something. So in the end, he ended up taking all these pillows to pieces. And when he emptied them all, he was like, of course they flatten down. They're actually just a sack. All the pillows are the same. They're a sack with a filling. They're different fillings, but they're always going to flatten down. And he was like, what can I do to stop this? And it was one day walking home, you know, sometimes you just have those light bulb moments. And he walked past a property and it had the crosses, the lintels on the house. And in his head, he was like, if those lintels are supporting that wall, they're holding the bricks, supporting that wall. I wonder if I designed, you know, some ties, if I did that sort of design inside a pillow, if it would support the filling to the pillow. And oh my goodness, it was a light bulb moment because it did exactly that. And your Mirelle pillow, because of those very clever painted ties, will never allow the actual pillow to flatten down. No. It supports your neck beautifully, your head beautifully, but it will never flatten. You'll never need to puff this up. You'll never need to fold it over. It
holds its shape. That's the great thing about it. It's also beautifully filled as a pillow itself, and that means you're keeping the shape whenever you lift your weight from it, when you lift your head from it, it literally just bounces back to its original shape. Again, the options, medium soft or medium firm. Don't overcomplicate it is what we always say, isn't it?
If you like to snuggle into a pillow, if you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. If you're like me, I've always slept on at least 2 or 3 pillows. Go for the medium firm. You can see there the original pillow, a regular pillow. So I bet you normally have 2 or 3 of those because it's like I'm sleeping on the flat. But then you can go and see the difference from that flat pillow to that incredibly plump, beautiful Mirelle pillow. And remember, the Mirelle pillow is from the family of the GX family. And if you go onto GX's website, normally a pair of these, $79.95. They have got an offer on. You can get a pair, same technology with our Mirelle. It's been designed by GX, but it's exclusively designed for us, the Mirelle. Their deal is $59.95. So we always have a really great deal, and you're seeing our great deal on your screen as well, which is $34.95. So we always have a great reduction when we do a deal. But tonight, that deal got even better. So rather than buying a pair of GX pillows for $59.95, you're getting the Mirelle for $29.95. But you're only getting that price until the end of the show. It is a show special. So grab it whilst the stock is there, but grab it whilst the price is there, because this pillow for so many has made such a difference to the way they sleep. Lots of people commented in, we don't make any claims but commenting on the difference it's made to their neck. Perhaps you wake up and you've always got sort of a crick in your neck. You think, oh, I've slept funny. It's not that you slept funny. So often it's what you've slept on. And you're seeing with Sean, and I don't think you'd ever sleep with two of these pillows.
No.
Because they're just
high.
One is just, enough. But this pillow, they will never flatten down.
But how great do they look on the bed?
The neck.
You know what I mean? To dress your bed.
Because so many pillows, you put the pillowcase on the pillow and it's all floppy at the side. The pillow doesn't fill the pillowcase.
Like this
will fill your pillowcase beautifully. And if you are asleep, perhaps you're in bed right now, what are your pillows like? Do you go to bed and it takes you ages to get comfortable because you're folding that over, you're plumping it up, you're putting another pillow on the bed, you're taking a pillow off, you can't get comfortable before you even try to go to sleep. And then through the night you wake up because, again, it flattens down even more. This will be, for me, it's instant comfort, and it also allows me to stay asleep all night without having to wake up to fold my pillow over, to plump my pillow up because it's gone flat and I'm uncomfortable. That pillow, I mean, look at that. Can you do that with your pillow at home? It's got such incredible technology and such a great filling that it'll always give you that great support.
The fact that it'll stand like that on its own, that's about the filling. It's so well filled and so well designed. But then the comfort, the support is so, so important. Two of them for $29.95. We talk about the reviews. We get great reviews.
So many reviews.
Had live reviews come into the show tonight. We're going to look at Ken and Jodie's review. I bought the Mirelle pillow because me and my wife were suffering neck pain. Like we say, we never make any claims. These are people's personal experiences, and we bought every pillow money could buy and they didn't work, and the Mirelle pillow didn't disappoint. We had the best night's sleep we've had in years, and we now sleep like babies. Would definitely recommend the Mirelle pillow to anyone. That's great, isn't it, from Ken
and so many of these incredible 5-star reviews. It is an incredible design. It's a very clever design, and it does what it says on the tin. It was what Alex, the gentleman that designed this pillow, that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to design a pillow that didn't flatten down, that gave you that comfort, whether you're sleeping, whether you're sitting up in bed. Or actually, one of the main things years ago, especially, nurses were forever plumping pillows up, weren't they? Because pillows always just flattened down. My nana was in a wheelchair for years. And this, for the comfort of her back, would have been brilliant in a wheelchair, just to have that support. She always had a pillow behind her, but it never, we always, before we left her, plumped it back up again. And you knew it would be flat by the time you got out the front door. Whereas this is going to give that great support. Perhaps you've got someone rehabilitating in bed and they are really struggling to get comfortable, to sit up and read and be comfortable. There's nothing worse. Again, you've got this very clever design that could be the solution to that problem. And that's what this pillow was all about. Solving a problem for someone that was very, very uncomfortable in bed while they were rehabilitating, having to spend a year in bed. They wanted a pillow that actually supported them at night when they slept, when they sat up and read, when they sat up and ate the dinner, when they sat up and watched the TV. And this pillow was born from that terrible situation, but actually has developed a pillow that for us, we wouldn't sleep on anything else. Because those painted ties that you see that are inside your pillow, you won't see them. They're not purple, they're white. You don't feel them, but you feel
the benefit. Yeah, without a doubt. It's such a clever design that you've got there. That crisscross design means that it self-plumps. It means that you're supported beautifully. Now, we do apologise if you're waiting on the phones. We're still, at this time, really busy. So if you can go to the website, please do. However, the operators will get to you as soon as they possibly can. Hundreds of you have gone for the deal already. Hundreds of you have still got the deal in baskets. So please confirm your orders and check out. We talked about how this was designed, how it was designed for Alex's daughter, and then it was his mum. His mum said, "You've got to make it for the world."
He was originally only developing it. He only made it for his daughter, and then his mum was like, "I've bought hundreds of pillows over the years. I want that pillow." She said, "Everybody's going to want that pillow." So he was about to retire before all this happened. He was a cabinet maker, engineer to cabinet maker, and he was going to retire. So he did retire from cabinet making, but then went into pillow development.
And boy, has it been successful, to the point
absolutely.
where hugely busy here with us, but busy across the UK, to the point where one day, he told us this story himself, he got a phone call from someone with an American accent, and they were like, "I'm really interested in your pillow."
And they were a very big brand.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good, yeah. Good job I didn't do it.
Yeah, it was good job.
My accents go into lots of different areas
they
and
blend.
countries. And,
but they said, "Oh, we want to take on your pillow."
And he was like, he hadn't sent any pillows to America.
And he found out later it was from one of the biggest supermarket chains in the USA.
Got a connection with one of our supermarkets.
Yes, yeah. And so he put the phone down.
He thought it was
someone
a friend
winding me up.
Playing a prank, so he put the phone down and they rang back and they were like, what's going on?
To the point they went into business together, they made an agreement, and they now make the pillow in the USA with the same technology, with his patented design.
He's very passionate about how these are developed. All the ones that you're buying here in the UK are made here in the UK, and it's how they're developed and the materials that he uses. It's all very, very important.
All supports UK industry.
So when he went to America, he was very much, they're quite a small company, really. They've got a really great team, and they do, they can cope with what they need to make in the UK. But it's like, to go to America, it's going to be a nightmare. So he actually went over
and set up
a factory. So they make them as they make them here in the UK, but over in America.
For the US, absolutely. Such a success story. And when you sleep on this, when you get this home, you'll know why. Now, we're just hearing how busy we still are right now.
It's gone 2:30 in the morning.
Hang on.
Oh, get them to send a picture in. Send a photo in. I'm just hearing in my ear. Someone's I don't know if they've asked if I'm single.
Kurt.
Are you saying I should be single, Kurt?
Yeah, well, if he knows you with me, he will be saying that,
Kurt, send a photo in.
Don't ask for photos, Hayley. We've been there before. They'll be vetted by producer Leslie.
We've had lots of emails. So good morning, Kurt. Nice to meet you.
I won't bother saying anything. I'll just sit over here.
I'll have to bring my friend.
Special friend.
Good morning, Brian and Harry. You're off.
And Connie was watching earlier as well. Lovely to hear from you all. I've got a big TikTok audience, so lovely to hear from you all on there as well. Hey,
always. Yay.
So whatever you're shopping for, please confirm your orders and check your baskets out right now. Like I say, hundreds of you still
and remember, you need to get this into your basket before 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
it's only for the show, the deal. You want to get it in your basket and check that basket through, because the deal is a show limited offer, and that's another reason why we've been so busy. But hand on heart, do your own a little bit of research. The difference, remember, this is from the GX brand. Mirelle is just the pillow they design exclusively for us here on Shop on TV. It's got all that same technology, and their pillows for a pair normally $79.95. They have got an offer on $59.95 is your deal at the moment, but our pillow, our Mirelle from GX, is $29.95
for a pair.
Huge saving. And just remember, all you've got to decide, and don't make it more complicated than it is. You don't need 2 pillows together. You'll have one for you, one for your partner. But the plumpness is amazing. Medium soft or medium firm. That's all you've got to do, is choose what option is best for you. If you like a softer pillow, go for medium soft. If you're like me and you normally have 2 pillows, or you like a firmer pillow to sit up with, go for the medium firm. But we are going to step away from this just for a moment, because we are massively busy, and you do please need to check your baskets through. Otherwise, sadly, you will possibly miss out on getting them, but miss out on getting the deal is the biggest thing.
You've got to confirm those orders before the prices go up. If you want to add them in, 385-587 is your 857. Sorry, is your item number. So 385-857. Shop across the board. You're loving everything. We've got those fans that you can see there. The Mirelle is the first item. The cooling pads that we've got, and the cooling pillowcases.
They're great if you sleep hot at night.
Cooling pillowcases, extra £5 off at checkout. checkout. They come down, well, they're already reduced to £34, but they come down to £29 for a pair.
Really
of those
clever
cooling
material that is
pillowcases.
instantly cooling. So if you do sleep hot and you get the hot, sweaty head, put those in your basket with the Mirelle pillow. You've got PayPal Pay in 3 as well. Oh, the Henry. Oh, we love Henry. A cordless Henry. Now, we've been really busy on this and we've only touched on it a couple of times, but I think everyone appreciates the brand name Henry and their reliability, their power. All professional cleaners seem to have a Henry, but now we have a cordless model.
We do, up to 70 minutes of cordless cleaning on this machine. It's got great technology. In fact, we want to show you that technology right now. If you've got this in a basket, again, there's not that much stock.
Check
Confirm your
Henry
orders.
out.
Yeah, check him out.
Life is messy. Cordless vacuums shouldn't be. Some hold only a small amount of dirt, so need constant emptying, which is dusty and difficult. Say hello to Henry Quick. His clever new pod system brings dust-free emptying, bigger capacity, and powerful cleaning. You'll be ready for whatever mess life throws at you. His interchangeable battery powers a digital motor and direct drive brush head for ultimate cleaning performance. This powerful suction lifts and traps dirt inside of the pod. Airflow compacts the dust, increasing capacity, so you clean more and empty less. With Henry Quick, there are no messy filters to clean. Henry's pod is the filter. So with every new pod, you're back to brand new performance. When he finally does need emptying, just swap in a fresh pod. It's quick, easy, and completely mess-free. Henry Quick. No dust, no mess, no fuss.
Honestly, you will absolutely love him for so many reasons. The emptying is one of the biggest things.
Cleaner emptying, no dust throwing back at you, bigger capacity. You've got great performance, up to 70 minutes
That's
runtime.
incredible, isn't it?
A handheld, a reach vacuum. It's so easy to use. You can go from tiles to laminates to hardwood floors. You can turn the brush bar off if you want to, depending on what surface you're using. But the performance as well is spectacular.
It really is, and when you see it in action, my goodness, you really will appreciate the incredible pickup. It's all about pickup. It's all about a vacuum that is going to give you that great finish to the carpet. Cordless, so you can grab and go. Whenever that mess is on that floor, you can instantly get the Henry out.
This is a lot of mess.
Well, we were blown away when we watched this.
Look at that pile.
That must have been a few packets of
I was going to say.
And lentils can be a nightmare for a vacuum because they tend to spit them out.
Yeah, they throw them everywhere, don't they?
But this is great for the small bits. It's great for the big bits. It's even putting the lines in the carpet, which is fantastic. I love the fact you can turn the brush bar off. You can put the brush bar on. You've got the eco button as well. And, of course, it's a Henry that are known for great suction power, durability. They're used not only in homes, but you know Henrys are used professionally. If you're in a hotel, when you walk out the room and the cleaners are waiting, what vacuum have they got?
Always a Henry.
It's nearly always a Henry, isn't it? Here in our studio, there's a Henry cupboard. There's a Henry vacuum in the studio. And this is why, because the pickup is so good on hard floors, carpets.
Going from one surface
tile
to another. You can see the power of the suction,
Look at that.
how it's grooming the carpet there, bringing the carpet back to life, making those fibres stand on end.
And then the fact you've got 70 minutes runtime, up to 70 minutes runtime is great for a vacuum.
Got your lights on the front there. We're just seeing it as an upright at the minute, but it's a reach, it's a handheld vacuum. The handheld version is really cool looking as well.
And then remember, the really clever design with this is a vacuum with no mess. We love cordless vacuums, but sometimes emptying them can be a bit of a nightmare. It all puffs back in your face, it all goes around the bin, and then you've got to clean a lot of it out with your finger, whereas can you see these have got pods in them? And those pods are also the filter. So this is being used as the handheld now. So as Sean said, it's a handheld, it's an upright, it's a reach vacuum. That pod, and they seem to take ages to fill up. They take so much, don't they? And again, cat hair, dog hair, human hair. The pickup is phenomenal. But those pods allow you just to empty that straight into the bin without any of the dirt puffing back or going round the bin.
No dust, no mess,
But
no
also
fuss.
those pods are the filter.
Yeah.
So every time you change, there we are emptying, and it just goes into the
ejects,
bin.
doesn't it?
No mess at all. You get 6 of those, but they last for ages.
Yeah.
And they have a filter in them. So when you change your pod, to me, it'll feel like you've got a brand new filter.
And there you
every
can see
single
how
time.
quick and easy that is. And so filter,
clever.
it's like replacing the filter, like you say.
Yeah.
No filters to clean because your bag, once again, is the filter. Really easy to go from handheld to reach to upright, but no dust, no mess, no fuss. It's cordless, dust-free emptying every single time.
And I love his little wink. And it's digital technology as well, so you know you have got something that really will work to its full. And so many 5-star reviews.
Amy loves it as well. I absolutely love my new Henry. I chose this brand as the reviews were head and shoulders above other brands, and it did not disappoint. I've even convinced my mum that she needs to replace her old vacuum with one of these. There's a couple more. Julie said, I love my Henry Quick Stick Back. It's brilliant in every way, powerful suction and long run time too. Would definitely recommend, very happy. Mark said, simply the best. By comparison to the other more expensive brands, Henry Quick is the best. Really well made and looks great too. Well done, Henry, and well done. Shop on TV. Is the price good? I hear you cry. Well, yes, the price is absolutely fabulous because it's hugely reduced, and we've got a bonus with the mini turbo head.
The mini turbo head, as you can see on the bottom there, is worth $49.99, and that is in your bundle. So all these prices that we see from Argos and Currys and John Lewis.
Well, but pretty much most of them £300. Then Viking Direct $322. John Lewis $278.
Yeah,
Good price.
but all those prices you've got to add on £50 because they're not going to have
But that mini-powered turbo brush,
that is
yeah.
in our deal for $259.99. So you are getting extra for your money. You've also got the fact you can split that cost over those 3 payments. So $89.31 is the first of those 3 payments, and grab it whilst we have the stock. And honestly, none of this, none of that mess, none of that flicking back in the face round the bin. Easy to empty like that with those clever pods that are also the filter, like a brand new filter every time you change your pod, and you get 6 of those in with the bundle. No filters to clean because that is your filter system as well. Handheld upright, reach vacuum, and of course up to 70 minutes runtime. It's a Henry.
Yeah.
Henry knows what he's doing.
He does, doesn't he? The latest technology with a machine with great heritage. $89.31 on your first of 3 PayPal.
Did you see him?
Who were you doing that for, I wonder?
Henry.
Henry, yeah. And the rest. Let's get back to our Mirelle Show special that we've got for you. So many of you shopping. Now, just before we go back into this, we've got another great product tomorrow. Hayley will be in her fitness wear tomorrow.
So
Definitely worth tuning in.
I'll cover up on it.
Now, we've got a great fitness show.
Great fitness show.
A friend of ours, friend of ours, Fiona Summers, is joining us on the show.
With one of her really incredible fitness items.
You have loved that machine forever.
Legmaster.
The Legmaster, yeah.
And if you're lazy to exercise, but you really want to get a little bit stronger, perhaps you've got those thighs that rub together and you'd love to have the thigh gap, perhaps you're just feeling your balance isn't so good anymore, you'd like to be a little bit stronger, perhaps you're really time poor, or perhaps you just don't like exercise, which is why Fiona actually designed this. You only need to spend on it, are you ready for this?
60 seconds.
60 seconds a day.
Brilliant. So that's the Legmaster tomorrow. We've got a special price on that tomorrow as well. And some new products from Fiona as well. So make sure you join us tomorrow.
All really easy fitness for you to use, even from your armchair. You don't even need to get up.
Yeah. And that's between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m, ITV1 STV. You can join us on TikTok, on YouTube. You can join us as well. So lots of different ways to join us tomorrow evening. But we've only got, well, just over 10 minutes remaining on the show.
It's a good job because we both really need a wee, so 10 minutes we can probably last.
I'm not supposed to say that.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Sharing too much.
Sorry.
Too much information as
Getting
usual.
a bit of tummy ache, but I'll be okay. I can survive.
Okay, should we talk about the deal? This will perhaps take your mind off it.
It will.
What's this, Hayley?
This is our incredible Mirelle pillow, Sean.
Sure.
This is a Mirelle pillow. This is a pillow that is on a special offer only until the end of the show. It is very cleverly designed. And what you're seeing, you won't see these on your pillow. They're actually inside your pillow. They're not pink, they're not purple, they're white. You won't see them, you won't feel them, but you'll feel the benefit of them. What they've been designed for is a bit like the lintels on a house holding the bricks and the wall up. They're supporting that wall. It supports the filling in your pillow. So this is a pillow that doesn't flatten down. This is a pillow that you don't need to fold over through the night. You don't need to plump up through the night. You don't need to plump it up in the morning because it plumps itself up. It's actually designed so it still gives you this amazing comfort and support to the head and the neck. But what it also does is it stays plumped. It will never flatten. Whether you sleep on your front or your back or your sides, whether you change position through the night, it will always be this incredible pillow. Does your pillow do that? Or does it go floppy at the sides? Is your pillow always continually plump? So when you lay on it, and then when you get out of bed, it plumps itself back up. Honestly, this pillow will do that.
It stays in that position. As soon as you lift your head from the pillow, it goes back to its original position.
So clever.
Because of that crisscross design in the middle. It's about comfort and contouring. It's about great support that you've got as you lay down onto your pillow. But it's about giving you that comfort and that moment as soon as you lay down, isn't it?
It is. And when you have that instant comfort, how many of you go to bed and you lay down on your pillow and you fluff it around and
like
you plump
this.
it up and you fold it over and you get another pillow. Perhaps you've got 3 pillows to try and get some
like
sort of
this,
support.
yeah.
But through the night, they just go flatter and then you're putting your arm underneath. I think lots of us have struggled with pillows. That's, for a start, not going to get you off to sleep quickly, is it? And then after that, it's not going to keep you asleep all night because you are going to wake up because you're uncomfortable.
Yep.
And honestly, when you compare that pillow with a Mirelle pillow, look at the difference. Because I might as well be lying on the mattress because that pillow, that original pillow, no support at all. My head's completely flat to the mattress. It actually makes me feel like my neck is really sort of... I felt like I was choking, really. You know, I felt like if I did snore, but obviously as a lady I don't, I'd probably snore a lot more on that original pillow. But with the Mirelle pillow, I'm not telling you it stops you snoring, but I'm just saying obviously as a lady I don't
positioning,
snore.
isn't it?
But it positions your head so much better, that you feel your airways are clear, your body's aligned right, and you've got this, you're just instantly comfortable. And if you're instantly comfortable, I think you get off to bed or to sleep quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
And it helps you stay asleep longer because so often we wake up because we are uncomfortable. You wake up because you've got a crick in the neck or you've got to fold the pillow over or your back's hurting because your mattress isn't great. You know, you wake up for lots of different reasons, but on a whole, there's a reason for the reason you wake up. Whereas this pillow, I truly believe, can help you stay asleep for longer because it's not that horrible, miserable, sad, uncomfortable.
Well, what we saw on that picture, the ordinary pillow that's all flat and droopy and floppy and gives you no support, compared to the Mirelle luxury suspension pillow that gives you that comfort, gives you that support, and it doesn't matter how you sleep, side sleeper, back sleeper, front sleeper, it really doesn't matter. There's no comparison to a regular pillow, and that's because of the technology, that crisscross design that we talked about. But the story behind it is really important as well, because Alex, the inventor, it was a really sad background, wasn't it?
It was a really sad story. Luckily, the young girl, she's absolutely fine now. She's had a daughter of her own. But Alex, who designed the pillow, designed it originally for his daughter. His daughter, he had that awful phone call in the middle of the night, and his daughter was at university, and she'd been knocked over by a car, and she was in a coma for a very long time. And then when she went home, she was bedbound. Really, she had to rehabilitate in bed for about a year. And obviously he was desperate to do something to help her. Well, she was living in her bed. She was sleeping, she was watching TV, she was reading, she was eating, everything in her bed. And he said, is there something I can do to just make things a little bit easier? And she said, can you just get me a decent pillow? She said, they're no good when I sleep, they're no good when I sit up. She said, they all just flatten down. Can you just find me a decent pillow? So bless him, that was his mission. You know, his daughter wanted a good pillow. So he went out and he bought the most expensive pillow he could find in the top-end department store. He bought the most affordable. He bought all the in-between. He bought all the different fillings. He took them all home and they all did the same. They all flattened down. Now, he was a cabinet maker and he was an engineer. and he was about to retire, but and his head was ticking. What can I do to design a pillow that I'll design a pillow. I can't buy one. So he was thinking, I couldn't think, how can I stop these pillows flattening down? And then one day walking home, when sometimes it's just that moment, you see something, you have that light bulb moment. And he walked past a property and he saw the crosses, the lintels on a house. And he was like, if those lintels are holding the bricks, they're supporting the wall, if I put like some sort of lintels in effect into a pillow, would it support the filling? And that's exactly what he did, and that's exactly what these painted ties do.
And that's what you see here. It's just showing you the technology that's inside there. So that crisscross design is in the middle of your pillow. It's not purple or pink. You won't feel it, but you'll feel the benefit of it. Because you can see as every time you move around, it literally fills itself back up, if you like. It self-plumps. So you've got comfort straight away. You've got support. It's not just your head. It's the nape of your neck that'll be supported as well. And we'll show you the difference live in the studio just before the end of the show. There are still hundreds of you with these in baskets. Remember, the price goes up at the end of the show, so please don't miss out. If you've got it in a basket, check your basket out. We want to show you the difference between that ordinary pillow, as we call it, and the Mirelle. So I'm going to pop that
sad-looking pillow
on the end of the bed.
Oh, have I got to suffer again? Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
It's your turn to lay down, my dear. So as you lay down onto here, what you're going to see straight away...
I may as well be... honestly, I may as well be just on the mattress because there's no...
There's no support. This is the pillow that you'd fold over and fold over again. You'd put your arm underneath, you'd throw that out or get another one. You'd swap it or add another pillow to it.
You're just trying to get to sleep. And if I put my arm under and I have...
Even that looks really uncomfortable.
I just feel like I'm choking.
And it doesn't matter how you sleep, you can't find comfort, can you?
No.
So that is just a regular pillow. We're going to show you first of all the medium soft option from Mirelle. Now remember, when you do go for these, you will get two of the same. So if you go medium soft, you'll get two of the medium soft. But what a difference straight away.
What a difference a day makes. Look at that.
What a difference a pillow makes. In a matter of moments, you can see the alignment, you can see the support, you can see how Hayley's head's slightly elevated. The comfort is so much more, but it's not just if you sleep on your back. That comfort's there if you sleep on your side. If you put your head right to the edge of the pillow, it still doesn't flatten down. It still doesn't go completely flat. So you've got that amazing, amazing comfort.
And when I sit up, it'll plump itself back up.
Yeah, it just bounces back up. Literally as simple as that. So that's your medium soft option. If you do want a fuller pillow, we have the medium firm.
This is my pillow.
And the only difference is 20% more filling on the inside of there. So it just gives you a little bit more filling, so a little bit more support. And what you can see is the alignment of Hayley's entire body. Not only is her head elevated, her neck supported, but the whole of her body just seems to sit right. And again,
I feel I can breathe better.
That's because it lifts your head slightly. It doesn't flatten down. And that's back sleeping, it's side sleeping, it's front sleeping. It doesn't matter how you like to sleep. It even supports the shoulder area as well and seems to have you at just the right height to get that comfortable position. So 385857, we are coming towards the end of the show. At the end of the show, we'll give you a bit of wiggle room, but you do need to check out, there's the wiggle room. Here's another review from Carol for you. This is what Carol had to say. I adore it. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It's absolutely hands down the best pillow, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrible neck pain I'd had. Now, we always say we don't make any claims when it comes to pains and aches when it comes to the pillow, but lots of people talk about their necks and the issues that they have. It helped change how I felt the next morning. I adore it. Thank you, said Carol. She also goes on to say there should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood and it stayed cool, best pillow. Alex James is a genius, and Alex James is the inventor that we talked about, who brought this pillow to the market for his daughter initially, but then saw there was such a demand for such a great
It was his
pillow.
mum, really. She was like, you can't just make it for your daughter. Originally, it was just for his daughter. And she says, I've bought loads of pillows over the years. I want one of those pillows. The world wants these pillows. So he did retire from cabinet making, and he's now a pillow designer and designed a pillow that has been for so many. So, well, life-changing, really, because if you get a good night's sleep, it can make such a difference to your everyday. Now, the actual pillow, Mirelle Pillow, is from the GX family. So if you have heard of the GX family, the GX pillow has been around for many years. They make this exclusively for us, though, here at Shop on TV. And we've worked alongside GX and the Mirelle Pillow for many years. And out of all the products we've sold, out of all the years we've been on Shopping TV, this is probably the product that nearly all the presenters, the crew, you know, we all sleep on a GX pillow, on a Mirelle pillow. Now, if you go onto GX's website, you will get a pair of these. You'll never sleep on a pair of these together because you will only need the one. But you'll go onto their website, you'll find this technology, this pillow with the crisscrosses, with the painted ties, with the filling. This pillow on GX is normally $79.95 for a pair. They've got an offer on at the minute, $59.95 for a pair. We do a great offer, and when we do an offer, it's the price you're seeing on your screen right now, $34.95. That is our best offer, but you've got another £5 off, but only for the show. So you do need to put it into your baskets, and there's still hundreds of you. There's still hundreds of you still shopping on the website, but loads of you on the phones as well still, which is great. Sorry if you are waiting on the phones. We will get to you as soon as possible, and we will hold that price for you if you stay on the phone. However, if you're on the website, please do get it into your basket and check that basket.
Secure the offer.
We give you a little bit of wiggle room. So if you are on the phones or you've got it in a basket right now, you will have a little bit of time to actually check that basket through to get that deal. But sadly, if you come back at half past 3, or 3:45 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, it will have gone back up in price. So please do get it in your basket and check that basket out.
Yeah, do secure the offer right now. These show specials have proved to be so popular because we do a time-limited deal. The medium firm option is absolutely flying. The medium soft is really busy as well. However, what we would say is, if you're not sure, don't overcomplicate it.
I think you like a softer pillow. If you like to snuggle into a pillow, you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. If you're like me, who in the past have always slept with 2 or 3 pillows, I like a pillow that really supports me. When I sit up as well to read and things, I want a really, a plump pillow. Go for the medium firm. The only difference, the same painted ties, the same filling, the same outer, made in the UK. The medium firm has got 20% more filling. So for me, that would be my option. And for most of you tonight, you've gone for the same. Lots of you, I think, have doubled up and gone for both. And that's they look fantastic on a bed.
They look great on the bed.
So perhaps you like to sleep on a medium, you'd like the medium soft to sleep on, but then you want the firm one to sit up and read on. Have them both on the bed.
Now's the time, because we are coming towards the end of the show. Like we said, we will give you a few minutes to check those baskets out. Oh my word.
We've got nearly as many people ordering now as we've already sold. Do check your baskets through. Don't miss out on this deal. Please check out. But don't forget to join us tomorrow. We've got fantastic Easy Fitness tomorrow.
Yeah, fitness for everyone. We'll see you then.
Check out. See you later.